This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Bombas makes the most comfortable socks, underwear, and T-shirts.
Warning, Bombas are so absurdly comfortable you may throw out all your other clothes.
Sorry, do we legally have to say that?
No, this is just how I talk, and I really love my Bombas.
They do feel that good. And they do good, too. One item purchased equals one item donated.
To feel good and do good, go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. I got a gal with just one eye. Yeah. No depth of field, but sweet as pie. And I just don't carry on. If a vision isn't stereo. To me, she'll always be the tops. My sweet little Cyclops. She's the one I she's the one I love. She's the one I she's the one I love. Now you might wonder what she's thinking, 'cause it looks like she's winking. In arguments I yell and cry, but you just can't see the other side. It's worse than it looks, says her mother, 'cause she's blind in one eye, blonde in the other. Well, she's the one I, she's the one I love. She's the one I, she's the one I love. Now how it happens, she just won't spill. Was it Scissor Sprint or William Tell? Well, the eye got put out and was never found. Gone to take a look around. My Columbo cutie, Pop Punkin'. Sammy Jr., Sandy Duncan. Oh, she's the one I, she's the one I love. She's the one I, she's the one I love. She's the one I, she's the one I love.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Up, check.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Test.
Hump Day. One eye day.
That's right, baby.
The one I loved, you want to explain to you?
This is not going to go well. I can't look at her now. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I had to wear a hat like Tom.
Oh, you got to. You got to wear a hat.
Yeah, because the lights are too bright.
Christy's here. She had eye surgery yesterday. We'll explain. There's Josh Arnold. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Ace Cosby, someone stole his chair. Yeah. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Oh, we got all kinds of... All hell's breaking loose.
What the hell? Somebody stole your chair.
I don't know. It's a different butt. Ace is upset.
It's got a different butt print.
That's all I know.
I don't like
different butt feel?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, like that.
I put a red dot sticker on the back of my
course you
chair years ago. And
Yeah, nobody's going to.
You mean-
nobody's going to default that? And just take the sticker off and take your chair. You got him there, Columbo.
I know my ass.
I bet you do.
Wait. That should be chapter 4. I know my ass. The Ace Cosby story. Have you found the chair?
I'll look during the break.
Okay. All right.
He was sniffing around my chair.
I don't know. I'll
that's
check mine.
Well, I think the red dot thing, if somebody saw it, they just peeled it off. I don't understand.
Yeah, but why would somebody take it in the first place?
Yeah.
Not mine.
Somebody might have just had it. Let's say somebody has just had it with Ace. Okay. Let's just say somebody's had it with Ace.
The studio
and
gets
they
used.
took his chair out in the parking lot, took the sticker off, and rolled it into traffic. Let's just say somebody did that.
That could happen. Yeah.
It could happen. It could happen.
The studio
That's all
gets
I'm
used
saying.
for podcasts and stuff during the day. So
Okay. I didn't know that. Well, Ace, we'll get your butt feel, if you will, back in gear. I get upset, though, when I get in my car and the seat's been adjusted.
Yeah, there's no way to defeat that either.
Just hit a button.
You just hit the one button, which should be your set for your seat, and it just goes back to the original. But no, it's too complicated. I understand, Tom.
You don't know how to set it, do you?
No, he does not know how to set it.
Yeah, I've
Got
got
to
it.
hold the button in.
But there's a trick to it, apparently.
And he asked me.
There's
he
a
said-
trick to it.
Yeah, big trick. He said, "Have you got your phone?" Like I use my phone for a key now for my car instead of having a fob.
Very fancy.
He goes, "Do you have time to?" I go, "No, I sure don't. Not going to do it."
Don't they have a fancy guide at your place that will show you how to use
I don't think he
all
knew
that
either.
stuff?
You know why I said no,
he
Josh?
knows.
Because you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach him to fish, he eats for a lifetime.
Yeah, I really don't have time. I'll figure it out eventually.
I don't think you will.
I'll have someone explain it to me.
Why
Well,
don't you just download an app?
When you bought the car, you were offered a private tutorial on it.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
but I didn't have time, and he was busy, so I didn't bother.
And I bet if you called him up right now and made an appointment, you could go
I
over
don't
there.
have that kind of time. I got a busy day today. I got a parent-teacher conference, all kinds of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah, it is the season for that, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That poor teacher.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No.
Here he comes.
I showered and everything just in case.
Just in
Well,
case
that's good.
what?
You get hit on
We're
by the
going to hit
teacher?
on the teacher?
No. You don't want to walk in there. Sometimes I don't get time to shower in the morning, and I figured I'd do my best because it's right when I get off the air, so I don't have time to go home and take a quick shower.
Well, you'll be presentable. That's
You don't
great.
want to, and the teacher's lounge the next day. Phew, man, B.O.
You are so worried about what people think of you.
No, you want to make sure the teachers think you're clean. I'm sorry. A very exciting day today. I'm really psyched up about some of the stuff going on. I should, at this point, mention that we did have a winner. Week 7, it's the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em competition. Each week, a beautiful gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers for $500. And this week, it's Eric Stewart from LaBelle, Missouri. Do you know where that is, Josh?
I don't.
LaBelle, Missouri. We'll find out when we talk to him
In
tomorrow.
English, that's the bell.
Go ahead, Tom. And it's B-L-L-E.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
got the
Maybe
whole
fancy
thing.
French.
Maybe the girl. La Belle.
La
girl.
Belle. The pretty
my
one.
Belle.
Eric, congratulations, Eric. He's got that Steven Singer Jewelry gift card. He had all 15 games right. He was in a 3-way tie, but he won the tiebreaker. So, by the way, week 8 is up and running. It starts Thursday evening, so get your picks in today, please. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest while you're there. We got a double dose of cool stuff. We also have Orange Insoles stepping up with that gigantic 4K smart TV and dartboard for your man cave or woman cave.
She shed.
Or what is it again?
She shed?
She shed.
She shed. It's really hard to say that without slipping. She shed. I
don't find it
really
challenging.
I'm afraid I'm going to slip.
And say what?
I don't know. It's like when I see, slow down, shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah, well.
Visually, and every time I walk by those in the grocery store, I think it says something else.
Well, thanks to you, I do that.
Okay, well, just one of those little things. Now, that's all coming up today. Once again, please get your entry in bobandtom.com/contest. Speaking of the shoo-in of the week. Very strong this season. Do you happen to remember where you stand? It's
37-28 against the spread.
This
is free money. Come by. It's just free money. I'm an ATM for people. Bet it up.
That will be coming up tomorrow.
A tip would be appreciated, but whatever you want to do, that's fine.
Yeah. Also, coming up today, we have the X-Man in the news. The Wolverine and the X-Man. Yeah, they're both in the news.
Well, which is it? An X-Men or a Wolverine? I mean, Wolverine is an X-Men, technically.
Yeah. Okay. We also have...
okay. Thank you.
I don't know. I've never seen those movies. He's the guy that has the scissor hands, right?
No, that's Edward Scissorhands. He has Wolverine has knives.
Knives for his hands.
Knives.
Fingers,
they shoot out of his wrist kind of thing, yeah.
So they're not there all the time.
No, they're in his skeletal system.
That's my favorite scene in any of those movies because he also has instantaneous healing power. So when the knives come out, somebody asked him, does that hurt? And he says, every time.
Yeah, it's a painful...
That's badass.
An adamantium shooting out of his flesh.
Got to be careful. How does he activate him? Is there like a button?
He gets mad.
He kind of throws his arms down a little bit, but it's usually when he needs them. Man. Yeah, okay.
Because it'd be really terrible if you were, trying to use his dude wipes.
Well, here's the thing.
And they accidentally go off.
Well, when he first got the suit installed, he went to the dealer, and the dealer showed him how for the knives to come out of his hand.
I see.
It really was smooth sailing after that. I just spent like 5 minutes. And
coming up in the realm of the of arousal, male arousal, we have a device called an erection tracker in the news. So that's kind of exciting. If you're wearing one,
worried about
if you're wearing one of those right now,
you have to wear a sleeve or something like that. You must, right?
Sure. We also have a Paddington Bear updates.
I don't know. Having a sleeve down there would inhibit an erection occurring, I would think,
or make it feel better.
What is it? The Heisenberg principle when you measure something?
I don't know.
Right now, I want to tell you about those Raycon earbuds, right, Chickster?
That's right. Things are supposed to work seamlessly, wonderfully, but oftentimes they don't. But Raycons do. That's right. Raycon's Bluetooth syncing happened almost right out of the box. Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds have been upgraded. Their latest products update have added new features like 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity, let you pair with 2 devices at once, the new quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery, and the active noise cancellation. And Raycon's, the upgrades, they're new fun colors now. Blush violet, forest green, classic black, and Raycon's also come with a 30-day guarantee, so if you need to return them, that's pretty easy too, although I've never heard of that. Stop the fuss and no muss. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 20 to 50% off site-wide. You'll get up to 50% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
And Christy, everything going okay eyeball-wise?
Everything is going okay.
You look, you don't have a patch. You look normal. You're using just one eye to read.
I'm not wearing a patch. The right eye that was operated on, if you will, is a little blurry. We were watching the Bela Lugosi movie, Dracula, last night. And it was pretty funny because if I looked at my left eye, it looked like I was looking through one of those tiles at a really smoky bar, that gets all brown and sepia colored.
Oh, nice.
But on this eye, even though it was blurry, bright white and black. It was amazing.
Cataracts are gone.
Cataract is gone, yes.
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
We'll find out more coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. All right,
babies.
Yeah.
We're in Louisiana. Wait a minute, no, we're not.
Is this going to happen every time you hear a harmonica?
I love
God,
this.
I hope so.
Yeah, isn't this great?
Oh, yeah, I love this too.
When did you first say, hey, baby? When did you first say that?
Oh, it's a...
Or just baby.
WKRP.
Did you get it from Howard Hessman?
Oh, absolutely.
Babies.
Oh, babies. This is nice. I got a little bit of Tad Robinson for you.
Tell the doctor where it hurts.
Oh, yeah. That's Chick McGee over there. He's at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
Okay, there's Christy Lee, Pat Godwin. Hello, Josh.
Hi.
There's Ace. Tom, go.
Christy Lee is with her fixed up eye at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Christy had some eye surgery.
She looks like she's ready to bargain at a yard sale, is what she looks like.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
The
that
baseball
look.
cap look.
The
Love
baseball
that
cap and the vest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
nice. Probably maybe just went to a class, probably got a little bit of a, you know what I'm talking about, Josh, that, yeah.
In this case, I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
you mean I just came out of
He went
Pilates
to
or
a
something?
class.
Yeah, you got a little bit of exercise. She's got a little bit of stink, you know.
Oh, okay.
I knew what he was saying. Sadly.
Wow.
Don't you like that? You like that, don't you, Pat?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
You and your girl play a little bit of tennis.
A little sweaty, a little funk on, funk on the sauce.
A little funk, little funk on your junk. You know what I'm talking about.
Gosh, you guys.
I'm glad we're here.
Bring into funk, huh?
Now, yesterday you
At
missed a
least we're
couple things.
together.
What I missed yesterday?
Well, you missed a couple things about human sexuality. We had an interesting story. Here's the headline: being too adventurous in the bedroom could be ruining your sex life. This is according to Dr. Emily Jamia.
What's wrong with her?
Well, she advises to take baby steps. This is an unfortunate, I think, use of the term when it comes to trying new sexual activities. And this is the part that I found amusing. She said, make a checklist. Start with the least intimidating activity you'd be interested in and work your way up to the big ones. So do you think that would work? Sit down with your man with a... you each have a... I think this is a terrible idea.
That is a terrible idea.
Yeah, but she says start with the easy stuff. Not
What is the easy stuff?
well. You don't want to start with,
Necking.
How about your sister?
Necking? I think you're past necking.
Well, it's easy.
Aren't you?
It is easy.
Yeah, doggy.
Start off easy.
It's like, hey, I'm going to take you from behind. It's still going to be regular sex.
You know what? You don't want to put like Cleveland Steamer up there.
Oh, Tom.
Not right away.
No.
Right. That's what you're
Just
bottom,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to ease. I think it's. But I mean, having a list and you're at some restaurant. Yeah. Oh, are you ready to order your entree? No. We're about to get to butt stuff. Could you come back in 5 minutes? Some of this stuff. There's just too many dumb things that are printed, and then we repeat.
Well, they
them.
have to have articles, right?
Yeah,
they
I
got to tell
guess.
you what you're doing wrong, or they don't have an article.
I guess. But anyway, the good doctor suggests you ease into it. Have you ever experienced this thing where you go, well, where'd you learn that?
Well, first of all, I haven't slept with a woman, but
You know what I'm saying. You can transpose that.
No, I was
Pat, you know what
kidding.
I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Do you guys think that?
No, I do not.
Thank you, Josh, because you're a mature, healthy adult.
That's just mature.
Well, no, if
Yes.
anything, just grateful.
Yeah.
That, boy, I don't care where she learned as long as she keeps doing it on me.
You can learn a lot from a movie, you know.
Yeah, that's probably happening. That's one of the many, many things we learned yesterday.
You watch porn with your lady?
God, no. I don't watch porn with myself. We opened up yesterday's
Would
show.
that be on the checklist? Would that be something that you'd have to ease into?
That could certainly be on a checklist. Wouldn't
Yeah.
you say so, John?
Yeah. Watch
Well, you
porn
don't
together.
you don't have time for sex, right? You're busy.
Gotta squeeze it in. And I do mean squeeze it in. Josh, have you ever done that where you watch a video with a friend?
I did, yeah, and it was a girlfriend at the time, and we went, this is just
For
sort
us?
of slowing us down. we didn't care.
We're better than they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I imagine that's something people do.
Yeah.
Of course.
I just want to say real quick, we opened up yesterday's show with the George song from Tim Wilson. I'd forgotten how funny that is. We hadn't heard it in a long
I
time.
love that.
Got into an extended discussion of famous Georges and then how irritated Chick is that George Chakiris won Best Supporting Actor for the movie West Side Story.
Yeah, he only defeated Jackie Gleason and George C. Scott from The Hustler. I wouldn't feel bad about that.
Do you think maybe those two, their votes split because they were both in the same movie?
Maybe.
I don't know how that works.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, back then it was whoever got the most bribes in, I would think. Although I don't know if it's changed much now, so I don't know.
We also learned on yesterday's show what a great song Jesse's Girl is from Rick Springfield.
Oh.
got a chance to.
You don't like that song?
No, I love it.
We like it.
Oh, yeah, that is a great
But it is,
song.
even though it's one of Chick's favorite, it is not his go-to at karaoke.
What's your go-to?
It's called "Footsteps" by Pearl Jam. You wouldn't.
I don't know that
it.
song.
Yeah, it's.
Do you guys all have
kind
a
of
karaoke
ballad.
song?
Sure. Yeah, we are our number one. We're entertainers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta have a karaoke.
Got to be ready
song.
at any given.
right.
no.
Now, Pat, you're certainly one of the better singers in the building. What's your go-to karaoke song?
I like a dirty version of My Way, an improv sort of My Way by Sinatra.
Oh, really?
I got Carrot Top and I thrown out of a Las Vegas casino.
Was Carrot Top singing with you?
No, he was watching and laughing.
That's nice.
What kind of guy connected it, threw you out? Were you in big trouble, or
Yeah, we got a little racy.
Yeah, okay.
They don't care for that. Follow the script.
Let's see. We met a new visitor yesterday. It was very exciting. We met Stinkhorn the Unicorn. Stopped by.
That's right. Yeah.
Really interesting. And we learned how to create a unicorn. It requires a narwhal and some other critter.
Oh, yeah, Josh
donkey
came up
or
with
something.
that,
Yeah. We had a really disturbing story out of SeaWorld. I didn't know SeaWorld still did the orca thing.
Yeah, they're not getting any new orcas. They're not breeding orcas. They're not breeding orcas, but
Okay.
if orca is stranded or if there's a problem, they will take the
Okay.
orca. Yes.
Well, this was in the San Antonio SeaWorld. Video circulating on the internet. I'll read a little bit of this text here. An orca relieved itself in a pool, creating, quote, massive clouds of whale poop clearly seen through the transparent walls. The killer whale then breaches out of the water, according to this account.
Well, you know how good you feel after that.
And, quote, a tidal wave of poop-laden water splashed on the guests in the stands. Samantha King was there with her family. She said, we expected to get wet sitting so close, but not like that. People were throwing up. It smelled awful. They had to escort a bunch of the people to some showers. Yeah, pretty rough. The splash zone, if you will. Very, very, very unpleasant.
I wonder if that has happened before. I've never heard that before.
I know, and you would have thought with all the shows they did.
Yeah.
Then on another critter in the news, a giant crocodile broke into the home of a family. This was in India. There's a video of all these people standing around trying to help the forest department get this crocodile out of the house. And I couldn't. A lot of these folks are barefoot.
Well, it's India.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say, hey, look, can I?
You think a shoe's going to protect you?
Well, I don't know. I just barefoot with a croc.
Yeah, hit it with
it's
a shoe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like adding an appetizer to the crocodile.
They
I think.
got the croc out.
And what if your shoes are crocodile? Then,
Yeah.
That'll
then
really
you piss
make them
off.
mad. Yeah. No word on the family dog. I don't know what happened there. And then one of the highlights of yesterday's show was a woman who in New Jersey uses her breast milk to feed her whole family. She says her name. Anybody remember her name?
Destiny something?
You're close. Divinity is her first name. Divinity Butts.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
That sounds like it's something right out of a cartoon in Playboy or something.
Divinity Butts.
Little Annie Fanny and Divinity Butts.
She feeds her whole family.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said her husband Isaac is a boxer. This is where she got the idea. She put breast milk in his protein shake, and he says after an intense workout, quote, it really helped. So there you go.
Well,
And I apparently no one gets it directly from the tap, but I guess her husband likes working with heavy bags. What does Willie call them? Heavy naturals. He's got the heavy
bags.
By the way, have you ever tried using one of those?
What?
The heavy bag at the gym?
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
It's not easy.
I've seen it done in movies.
Well, the one where the guy's got the bag, he's doing the repeat.
Right.
That's impossible. You've really got to have it together to do that. Give it a shot the next time you see one at the gym.
I always think I'm going to break my my knuckles if I hit that bag. It's hard.
The heavy bag is really heavy.
Yeah.
Hard to fill.
Oh, did you have one of those once?
They're a pain in the ass. My neighbor had one, and if the sand comes out or whatever, maybe they're better now.
A chick was very pleased with his All Pro Lines hoodie.
Oh, yeah. John, what's his face? Kostaki.
Oh, I got my All-Pro Lines
What
shirt in the mail yesterday, too.
Yeah, there you go.
That my husband quickly took because I got the green one. He goes, a Packer shirt for me? And I go, well, I guess now it is.
And we had a number of jokes about the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson, and he's apparently out for a season.
Could be over completely.
But the bank account will keep getting filled. That's pretty much what we learned yesterday. And it's now time just to get a brief visit with Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk.
We had NBA history last night. LeBron and Bronny, Fredo of the James clan. I don't think he's going to be very good. No points last night, took a shot, clanged out. I can do that. Anyway, LeBron and Bronny became the first father and son to play in the NBA when they checked into the game together. Second quarter of the Lakers season opener last night against, who the hell they were playing? Milwaukee. LeBron is the 39-year-old top scorer in the NBA history, and his son's 20 years old, second-round pick by the Lakers this past summer. Ken Griffey Sr. and Ken Griffey Jr. were on hand, of course, from Major League Baseball.
Oh, cool.
Oh, they were there watching?
Yeah, they were there. They took some pictures and everything.
Fun.
Lakers win the game 110-103. So
And you think my Bronny James Dio thing is going to take off?
No. I do not.
I was just listening to an interview with Geezer Butler.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You know who
Black
listened to that
Sabbath
interview?
fame?
Were you strapped to a chair?
You and Geezer's family listened to that interview.
It was really interesting.
Congratulations.
Geezer, of course, you know who Geezer is, don't you, Pat?
I don't.
A bass player for Black Sabbath.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
He wrote the lyrics to Paranoid.
Oh, okay. That's a good song.
Yeah, he's great. He was the lyricist. He's still good friends with Ozzy. Talks to him almost every day.
That's nice to know.
But what
I wonder if Ozzy knows that.
That's a fair question. Did you hear that interview, Ace?
I did not.
He says that they had to explain to Ozzy what Paranoid meant. Ozzy was singing it, and they had to tell him what was going on. It's fascinating.
But that wasn't recently, right? That was even in the beginning. Ozzy was.
They were having fun.
All right.
But it was a fun interview.
It's no Jesse's girl.
I still don't know why he's called Geezer. Do you know?
Does it look like an old guy even when he's a kid? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'd like to know.
What's his first name?
I don't know. That never came up.
Leonard Butler.
But,
Leonard Butler III.
Yeah, it was fun. Geezer's out there with his bass. Still plays occasionally.
Where are we?
All right.
here?
Terrence Michael Joseph.
Oh,
So I
so
don't know.
close. Terrence Michael Joseph. There's
Yeah,
not
that's his name.
I can't find a Butler in there anywhere.
We have the same birthday. Hi, Geezer.
Boston Celtics tied the NBA record for making 29 three-pointers in their victory over the Knicks last night with a chance to break the record. The Celtics missed. They tied the record they had a bunch of time left, but they kept trying to break the record. They took 13 straight threes and didn't make it. It still end with a tied at 29 threes. They won 132-109. Who the hell did they play? The Knicks. That's right. There you go. Oh, and sad news this morning. Fernando Valenzuela, Los Angeles Dodgers pitching ace. Of course, we all remember Fernando Mania back in the 80s. He's passed away at the age of 63. He was a phenom, won the National League. Listen to this. He had quite the 1981.
Yeah.
He won the National League Cy Young and the Rookie of the Year in
Man,
1981.
Wow.
He helped the Dodgers win the World Series the last time they played the New York Yankees. The Dodgers are preparing for the series, of course, starting this Friday. He had been on Dodgers Spanish language television broadcast. He left that broadcast in September without explanation. So they're assuming now that it was because he'd become ill. So
That's a shame.
no official cause yet on death.
Famously looked at the sky with his weirdo wind-up.
I think, didn't Lasorda, the manager of the Dodgers, say he only knew two words in English, beer and light beer? Isn't that right?
Great moment.
Yeah.
Didn't he end up doing a commercial?
He was everywhere. He must have done commercials.
Yeah.
Fernando was every blank and where.
Yeah, that was a huge year.
Yep.
A huge story. We'll miss him. Sorry to see him gone.
And oh, by the way, you didn't think about this, did you? With the World Series coming up Friday, Dodgers and the Yankees, could Shohei pitch a game? Oh, did I just blow your mind? They asked Dave Roberts before the playoffs started if there was a possibility that Shohei Ohtani was going to play the NLCS or the wild card or the divisional round or anything. He said, no, he will not pitch, but he hasn't said yet if he's available for the World Series. But he got his surgery in like August of 23.
Yeah.
So he's been pitching off the mound, I guess, during practice.
Boy, that'd be exciting.
And the home run ball got sold, even though ownership is in flux. I don't know why. How could you sell something you don't know who to give the money to? But an auction house sold the home run ball, the 50th home run ball from Shohei this past season, $4.4 million.
That is astounding.
A record high price, not just for a baseball, but any kind of ball in any sport. Now you got bocce, you got football, you got baseball,
you got
basketball,
pin.
you got
Highlight.
Duck pin. I don't know if
no,
that's a ball
pinball.
or not.
Beach?
Pinball.
Yeah, many
pinball.
pinballs sell.
Got your beach ball?
I don't think Highlight has a ball. I don't think they refer to that as a ball. I know it's a round ball. That's the thing they hold. But I don't
the cesta
know.
is the thing that they hold in their hand, the big thing that catches. There's a whole great subplot in Mad Men about bringing Highlight to the masses. Do you know what they call a court in Highlight, Christy Lee?
I have no idea. A fronton, something like that.
The Highlight Fronton.
Fronton. There you go.
Very, very nice. Very good. Very good.
I did learn that here.
A couple quick things. I'll remind you that the Friends of the Bob and Tom Show comedy tour up and running, and stop next. It is Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort, the event center. That's in Larchwood, Iowa, near Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and it's coming this Friday.
The Larch.
Friday only. Pat Godwin is our headliner. He's right over there. I see him. Al Jackson will be there. Jeff Oskey. This is going to be a great show. And your host, the very handsome Josh Arnold. You decided what you're going to wear yet, Josh?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Okay. You going to tell us what it is? Or is it a big surprise?
It's a huge reveal.
We all know.
Something flowing.
I bet it's going to be a Carhartt flannel shirt.
I think you nailed it. Jeans.
Flowing? Is it going to flow? I hope it
Nike's
flows.
chick got me.
Yeah, don't tuck it in.
Anything,
let it flow.
anything Halloweeny?
No.
Well, you have a fall shirt, though. A fall flannel, don't you?
Sure.
A fall flannel? Fabulous.
You got to dress up for these things.
If you want to see this big show, GrandFallsCasinoResort.com for all the information. And I'll give you a little bit of information right now. You want to be a big winner? How would you like a gift card from our buddy Steven Singer? Go to bobandtom.com/contest and get those picks in before Thursday evening for the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. And you'll get to pick against Chick McGee if you should be our winner. Congratulations to the winner from Week 7, Eric Stewart of LaBelle, Missouri. Thanks for entering, Eric. We'll talk to you, I think, tomorrow. And also, I'll remind you, while you're there on our website, check out Orange Insoles. They've got the special 4K Smart TV as part of our Man Cave/Woman Cave competition. All the details are right there, bobandtom.com/contest. Coming up, Christy, you got any teasers for me?
Oh, we have a lot of penis news, so don't go anywhere. And how about a camera that you can attach to your toilet? Would you like to take pictures of your poop?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Is this a Chuck
that
Berry?
doesn't seem like
Chuck Berry
anything that anyone would be interested in. Who would want to do that?
There is somebody out there.
No,
Hey, you got some time? Let me show you my scrapbook. Although there's someone in this room who would take pictures and send it to everybody he knew every now and then.
Yeah, that's happened.
With the caption, doesn't it look like a J? Stuff like that.
Not me.
Not you.
No, but that's all happening today. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? This week only, all Pro Elite wash items and accessories are buy one, get one half off. That's car wash, tire cleaner, leather cleaner. All buy one, get one half off. Sponges and towels, we've got dual weave, waffle weave, whatever weave you want. Accessories too. Pro Elite floor mats, car covers, and more. Any Pro Elite item, buy one, get one half off. This week only at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Let's hang out right now.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. Christy's back after her eye surgery.
Yep.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Josh Arnold. Ace Cosby still hasn't found his chair. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
I am Iron Man.
Are you?
No.
Little Ozzy solo.
I've been thinking a little bit about Ozzy since I listened to that Geezer Butler interview. Fascinating.
To see.
It's interesting. These rock stars, a lot of them are getting up there in age, and they've got great, interesting life stories to tell.
Do they?
And I didn't know that Geezer had written all those lyrics for those great Black Sabbath songs. And, of course, he talks about the great Ronnie James Dio era of Black Sabbath.
Sure. There's some good stuff in that.
Yeah. And I bring that up because I was hoping that Bronny James Dio would take off as a nickname for Bronny James, but really hasn't happened yet.
He doesn't have a nickname yet.
Didn't make that clear.
Do you think he's hearing it from the other players about how he's daddy's boy and he's the only reason he's on the court and the only reason he's on the team? And
I hope.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I kind of hope he is, but I don't know if he is.
If so,
LeBron has a long shadow,
power,
you know?
Yeah. If so, I hope it's really he gets it and knows it's all just fun.
I think the funny thing is he's not allowed to call his dad on the court.
Well,
that makes sense. Yeah, their
I hear
teammate.
Bronny, I think of paper towels.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
There's a Nike commercial out there with both of them in it. I think it's relatively new. I just saw it this morning where they're getting ready to go to practice, and you see LeBron in the driveway sprinkling Lucky Charms through the moonroof of Bronny's car. And he runs and gets in this limo and waits at the end of the driveway. And Bronny comes out to get in the car, and he opens the car door, and all these Lucky Charms fall out of his car. And LeBron goes, "Welcome to the league, Rook," or something like that.
Hazing him a little bit.
There's a Nike logo. Yeah.
And Bronny would be. They should step up.
Bronny paper towels?
Was Bronny the quicker picker upper?
No, that's Bounty.
How dare you, sir? That's
Bounty. Yeah, that's the quicker picker upper.
Yes.
Bronny had the Bronny Man, or has the Bronny Man.
My favorite thing about the Bounty ads is they have the cartoons from the instructions when you where you put something together. There are these every now and then you have a little cartoon man that shows a screwdriver.
Oh yeah.
So something drips on the cartoon man's going no as it's dripping toward. So they grab a Bounty.
I like those too.
I grab the Bounty and save the day. Yeah.
Don't you wish when you watch Mad Men and you see the men and women in Madison Avenue creating this stuff? Can you just sort of see the pitch for the quicker picker upper?
It's perfect.
Yeah, because it sticks, it stays. And remember that great "Don't Squeeze the Charmin"?
Sure.
And that actor,
Mr. Whipple.
Yeah, built his house. I'm sure that a career.
I did an advanced poetry class. That's right. I'm quite the
bard. Advanced.
Yeah.
Was the word Nantucket ever used?
Sadly, no.
Roses are red.
But I remember one class was mostly about how marketing. Apparently, the Raid slogan "Kills Bugs Dead" was written by a poet laureate. They would hire poets every now and again to do these things because they knew
they could say things
the power
succinctly.
Of words. Yes,
it worked.
That's perfect.
Kills bugs dead.
It tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you always have to wonder what the ones that didn't fly.
Yeah.
We wanted to go with squish their eyeballs out.
Yeah.
No.
Roaches check in; they never check out.
Oh, that was a good one.
That's pretty good. Roach Motel.
Yeah,
that was a good.
And you got
that's where the Eagles stole it from for Hotel California. We all know it.
Oh, they.
And the great ones, of course, the cigarette ones. A silly millimeter longer.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that, yeah.
You don't remember a silly millimeter longer?
I do not.
I don't remember the brand, which is not good for advertising, right?
It was a long time ago.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Sure.
I remember that one.
Sure.
I'd rather fight than switch. We all know that.
Yeah, that's the one where they want to bring domestic violence into your cigarette purchase. Hey, you don't just get cancer. You punch your wife in the face. Territon.
No.
I think it was a cat fight.
I always had a woman with another woman.
We have, speaking of domestic violence, we have...
What do we
we have a kind of
a story in the news.
Yeah, it's I guess it really isn't fun, is it?
I know it's a revenge story.
I don't think domestic violence is ever fun.
Except it gives me an opportunity to play this.
It's spaghetti time.
It's spaghetti time. Once again, the good news is it wasn't al dente when he heaved the spaghetti at her. We'll find out about that. It might have been hot. Sorry. Let's just move that way. Can you see Chick McGee over there at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk?
Kind of.
Bostonians who gathered at a City Hall Plaza last night to watch the Celtics opening night watch party and further celebrate the team's most recent NBA championship. They were greeted by a falling drone that injured...
What?
a couple people and sent at least one person to the hospital.
Oh, man.
Oh, gosh.
Boston police say at least 3 people sustained non-life-threatening injuries from a falling drone outside the plaza around 7:30 last night, just as the Celtics were tipping off with the Knicks. Yusef Kobiesi was hit by the drone, told Boston television station it sounded like a banging sound. And next thing I know, the drone crashed onto me. I heard a loud sound, sounds like a banging. I felt something hit my head. I was initially very scared because there was a loud sound, and then something sharp hit my head. I was cut. I hear a woman scream next to me, and then she fell.
Man, oh boy, that must have been scary.
One woman was taken away on a stretcher after getting struck by the drone. For like an hour, I was standing in shock, like, oh my gosh, says Derek Scrima, who claimed the drone cut 2 of his fingers when it landed.
Ouch.
You know, they got those blades.
I wonder if it ran out of batteries or if it hit something.
Well, all right, Johnson. Did you gas up the drones? I told you to gas them up.
I know you did.
I gave you one job.
Why'd we buy gas drones anyway?
Well,
Aren't they a little heavy?
they were on sale.
He thinks there's gas in drones.
Now, the problem is, you got to add the oil.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You got your 2-stroke and your 4-stroke.
Boy, oh boy.
And if you don't add the oil...
You just charge them up, Tom. They don't have gas in drones.
They don't?
No.
Oh.
They wouldn't be able to take off.
Maybe too heavy.
Yeah, let alone the weight.
Yeah, it's really
Like a vulture with a full belly. Can't fly.
Good thing, otherwise they'd explode when they land.
Yeah, a lot of problems with the gas drone.
According to the Celtics, their official response was, quote, unfortunately, there was an incident involving a drone and fans attending tonight's event. On-site medical and safety personnel immediately attended to the situation. We're currently investigating further and wish all involved well.
This won't be the last drone falls from the sky and people injured story we'll ever have. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will they ever allow them during like an NFL game above the field with cameras?
Don't they have them now?
I think they have those. Yeah.
Do they have drones?
Yeah, I think so.
But there will be laws.
I mean, during play? Are they?
Right. They'll have some. I mean, places already have.
Can you see if it looks like it's a tremendous throw?
They have
hit the drone.
They have some sort of wire hookup for the camera that they run on the field. Like you can see it from. They stretch it from the top of the stadium, and then they can maneuver it.
It's amazing.
There's got to be a time where it's all going to be just totally self-contained. It'll be a camera flying around on the field, not hooked to anything, just some expert drone pilot. Mm-hmm. And videoing the game like that.
And the guy can be in Vegas in a bunker
watching it on TV.
That doesn't even have to be there. It's amazing. I want to say hi to my buddy Steven Singer from Steven Singer Jewelers. Of course, we've got our big thing going on. It's our Pigskin Picks competition, and our winner of Week 7, Eric Stewart of LaBelle, Missouri. We'll be talking to him tomorrow with the shoe-in of the week. But if you want to get involved. For Week 8, just go to bobandtom.com/contest at stake each week. A gift certificate for $500 from Steven Singer Jewelers. I'll tell you something about Steven Singer Jewelers. They've got that full 100-day, 100% money-back guarantee. That's one of the reasons people love them. But we do say that you have to go to IHateStevenSinger.com to find out what's going on there. Christy, do you have your bracelet on today?
I don't, but I love it. I'm so excited about that bracelet.
He's famous for one thing, real diamonds.
Yes.
Real diamonds. And he also was famous for not having some fake discount. Hey, it's Halloween pricing. It'll scare you. Don't bother with that. Every day is a perfect day to check out IHateStevenSinger.com. No phony sales, real diamonds. Visit Steven Singer in his showroom on the other corner of 8th and Walnut in Philadelphia, or just go online to IHateStevenSinger.com. Remember, you can upgrade. You got those nice earrings last year. How about making them a little bit bigger? Easily done, and you get your full value of the first set. So check into Steven Singer to see what I'm talking about. He's a dog guy. Another reason I like him so much. Steven Singer Jewelers. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up in sports.
A couple of bulletins coming up. Wide receiver trade, big-time trade coming up involving the Chiefs and the Titans. Mm-hmm. And an announcement about Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers.
All right. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit TremfyaRadio.com.
What?
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, check it.
Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hello, my bad.
Coffee's robust today.
It is,
isn't
yes.
Yes, there's Ace Cosby. Still haven't found your chair?
Search crews are out there.
And that is frustrating. Who's
That's weird.
Yeah. I got to start locking this room.
Something's going on.
Chick, you're a little prankster. You didn't do that.
I'm Chick McGee at the Nude Wipe Sports Desk. No, I wish I thought of it. And there's Tom.
Well, I got to hand it to Ace.
I don't know
for marking his chair.
Yeah.
No, that's the most paranoid behavior I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, it's smart.
I'll put a red dot on my chair. There, I'll know where it is.
That's a smart move.
It is real dorky, but it's one of his tools.
What do you call it, Ace? Butt feel? What was the word you used?
Boy, you scared me for a second.
Anyway.
No, I mean, it's true, though.
Yeah.
And you know the thing where you get in your car and you've had your car repaired or somebody get in the seats wrong. I know that you press the button if you know how to use it.
Yeah, that's right. And then there was all those drones filled with gasoline flying around. And sons of bitches. I got to move my chair in my car.
Back in the day.
This isn't my cereal bowl.
Back in the day, one of my people would have built this car. Foreigners.
You make a joke, but do you have a cereal bowl that you like?
I do not.
Okay.
I have a couple bowls, and I broke one, and I had to order new ones.
Yes.
I know that.
Special bowls. Those are important.
Do you have a special bowl?
Oh, I've got my soup. It's a soup/cereal bowl. And if they're both in the dishwasher, boy, am I fuming.
Oh.
I have special iced tea spoons that I've had forever. And I've only got about 5 of them left.
Oh God!
I've been trying to find them on the internet. They're a special type of spoon.
I'm going to throw those iced tea spoons in the dumpster with Ace's chair. Is what I'm going to do.
I would never bring them in here. But now let me ask you this, Chick.
Get away from me.
Do you have a favorite pair of pants?
Yeah, I think I'm wearing them. Those West Point. You call them West Point pants? I got like 3 or 4 pair of these.
I mean that's the thing.
Yeah.
I probably have 10 identical pairs of jeans.
Yep.
They're the ones I like. They're the right size. I like them.
Okay.
This is just like Ace's chair.
Going anywhere?
Hey, I think it is because there's a thing called butt feel, and Ace has discussed it.
I believe in a thing called butt feel. Just listen to the rhythm of your butt.
Apparently, from yesterday, there was a rumor on the internet that Quinn Ewers was going to not play anymore for the Texas Longhorns, not be their quarterback. They're going to let Arch Manning play. He was going to save himself for the NFL draft, which sounds like a great I mean, that sounds totally believable. Apparently it was a rumor. It was a hacking of some sports website. So apparently Quinn is back to getting ready to start this weekend. But this is no joke. This is from Adam Schefter and his Twitter account. The Titans and Chiefs are working to finalize a trade that would send wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins from the Titans to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hopkins, yes.
So, yes, Hopkins, get in here. So
DeAndre.
That will make the Chiefs even better. So there you go.
Love the suit.
Get comfortable with another Chiefs Super Bowl, kids. There you go.
Okay.
Just accept it now.
Yeah.
Just accept it now.
They're going down Sunday.
They play the Raiders Sunday?
How'd you know that?
Just a guess.
Cheerleaders are a staple.
Yes.
Hot.
Sorry.
NFL stadium. How many NFL teams have cheerleader teams? Go ahead.
I would have guessed every.
No, not everyone. How many NFL teams are there?
32? 29.
I'll say 26.
I'm going to say 32. I'm sticking with it.
24. That's right. You see this mic attack me? Yep. Well, apparently, the Arizona Cardinals had some problems this past Monday night with their cheerleading corps because the Arizona Cardinals, follow me now the way I've drifted, they've sold on-field expensive seats for big-time customers. Okay, so you can sit on the field in like the end zones, and you can watch the game from there. Well, apparently the cheerleaders were blocking the views from some of these high-dollar seats.
That's bad planning.
So instead of having the cheerleaders on the sidelines for 3 hours, which is the cheerleading history, that's their heritage, right? Cheerleaders are on the sidelines.
Sure.
You got to cheer.
Yes, you got to cheer.
We got the ball right now.
Well, apparently they told them to stay in the locker room, except for 15 minutes, and then they get to come out and cheer, and then they got to go back in the locker room.
Okay.
I don't think NFL needs cheerleaders, but that's me.
But also, do you want to watch the game from field level? Can you see anything?
No.
Well, that's another thing too. I don't know how good those seats would be. So
that's an experience, though. That
sure, absolutely.
Just give them on field before the game, and then put them back up in a nice seat.
You think you'd want to watch the game from higher up?
Cheerleaders at Cardinals games previously on the field for around 3 hours. They recently informed the team that number will drop to about 10 to 15 minutes to prevent them from obstructing the views from exclusive seating areas.
If their pay stays the same, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, but their pay was, or I don't know if they've rectified that situation, but it was historically like $50 a game or some crazy thing.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So you
I think
can't.
the Raiders cheerleaders started that.
They couldn't do that for a living.
No.
Okay. I assumed
they'd have
NFL
to augment
cheerleaders, that was their job.
They'd have to augment their income somehow.
Well, because I also assumed they would show up places like schools and.
They do that. I don't.
But now, if you had to have something block your view, wouldn't you want it to be the somewhat delicious ass of, the butt feel of one of those? To get back to Ace's term.
I think so, yeah.
I think the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, some of them make it a year-long.
Okay.
The Eagles cheerleaders. Ooh.
Are they good?
Oh, yeah, I dated one.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll never forget our exchange. This is true. What's your name? She goes, Lisa, marinara, like the sauce.
Yikes.
What a lovely accent you have.
I'm out. Are they allowed to date the players?
No, not really. They're
Although
not
pretty
supposed
much
to. Yeah.
every NFL player has either married and divorced or still married a former cheerleader. So
some have gone on
one
to
cheerleader
big careers.
Remember that one? Never mind.
You that cheer, rah, rah, ree.
Kick him in the knee.
Rah, 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 ras.
Kick
him in the other knee.
Yeah.
I love that.
Funny stuff. NBA star Paul George and John Ringo is calling for journalists to stay out of the NBA locker rooms.
Yeah, get out of here.
76er shared his thoughts on the matter on his he has a podcast. He is agreeing with NFL players who also want media members out of the locker rooms. I don't think media should be in the locker room.
I don't either.
Because how this started is there weren't organized news conferences and media so you could go and talk to the players after the game. That didn't exist. That's why you had to be in the locker room and hopefully get a soundbite. But that doesn't have. They make everybody available after the game.
And they had a deadline. The deadline situation isn't what it used to be.
You don't have to fly the tape to New York to get it developed. And then
the only media I would allow in a locker room is if they're wearing one of those old school hats that say press. I would let that guy in.
And have the camera around their neck with the big flashbulb thing.
What do you say? Is your team on the level?
Paul George, John Ringo said, we're in towels. We're naked. And then you have these reporters in there, and they're not staring at a wall. You know what I mean?
They're trying to look at our balls.
That's right.
And they're right. If
Sometimes you don't have a choice.
If it's NBA, they're at eye level.
And then he said, I was in Washington, and there was a guy there staring at dudes. I don't need that.
All right. Chill out.
You can relax. George added that many journalists eavesdrop on players' personal conversations, leading to rumors and reports. It's a place of privacy. The locker room is sacred. It should be treated as that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, the guys with the big ones probably don't complain. Word gets out. Have you seen Davis? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying.
The Davises. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
All right. Well, they're very tall in the NBA.
Yes.
A world record coming up. Who's excited?
Well, should we be, or what do you say on this one?
You likey?
I think it's a good one.
I will not
think
say.
all of them are good.
Due to the subject matter, I will not say I likey.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you
extraordinarily inappropriate just by chance.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Way to go, Pat.
You didn't know. Did
Wait
you?
till you see. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy in a simpler manner that makes therapy much easier to get to, of course, because it's done online. And the way this works is you fill out a questionnaire. You'll be matched with one of 35,000 plus therapists that are out there working it. And you can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. The importance of therapy can't be overstated, and the importance of accessing it. Well, this is so interesting because the therapy itself is then done online. You can do it with your smartphone. You can do it with your laptop. You can do it with whatever, at the convenience of you. It's about flexibility and convenience, so you can be in the privacy of wherever you want to be, thanks to BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today to knock 10% off your first month. Once again, that's BetterHelp.com/BT Show. And like I said, the therapy is done online with a camera on, camera off, whatever you want to do. You can make it like just a phone call or even text back and forth. It's up to you. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Explore yourself through therapy with BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, we have a world record. We also have some cool animal news and what you should never do in a hotel room. Aha! We're going to tell you about that. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Hyundai. Whether you're running errands with the kids or heading on a weekend escape, the new 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid is packed with class-leading advanced safety features like blind spot view monitor, forward collision avoidance assist, and wireless phone charging, so you can stay focused on what really matters. Learn more about the new Tucson Hybrid at HyundaiUSA.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. There's Christy Lee and Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Chickster is at the Dude Wipes sports desk with more sporting news for us.
No, it's a world record, actually.
Stupid world record.
A woman from Bangladesh has broken the Guinness World Record for using chopsticks to eat the most individual grains of rice in 1 minute. Go ahead. Roll that around in your brain.
I'm laughing at what happened before.
I know.
Yeah. Unfortunate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But for those of you with a time machine, you can go back and...
I can do this, though. Can you guys?
No.
Yes, I'm great with chopsticks.
Yeah, 1 grain of rice.
Not at all.
No.
No, probably not that sticky rice.
You have to separate it.
Miss Khan.
Okay.
Khan claimed the record title with a total of 37 rice grains, beating the previous record by 10. To accomplish the feat, the 24-year-old had to eat one single grain of rice at a time using chopsticks. Her attempt would have been completely disqualified if there were 2 or more grains of rice on her chopstick when she ate.
David Rush, you've been handed a challenge.
Yeah, this seems like right up his alley.
Yeah, this is a lot of manual dexterity.
Uh-huh.
I love using chopsticks.
Yeah, I like them too.
You have your own, right?
I was gifted some by some students of mine when I taught in Korea.
Now, can you clean those? Do you mean can you put them in the dishwasher? Are they dishwasher safe?
No, you have to.
No.
I have a pair that is dishwasher safe, and then I have a pair that's made out of some kind of wood that I just hand wash.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's
so I have both.
And they screw together like a pull cue.
Sure.
Fancy.
Yeah.
You have the stainless steel kind?
I have that. Yeah.
Those are so slippery. I can't use those.
That's all you get in Korea.
Really?
Yeah. At least, yeah.
Oh, that'd make you
because they wash them.
Yeah.
I could pick up ice cubes with that.
Really?
I got very good.
Good for
it's
you.
It's a real show. I'm trying to turn it into a whole traveling production.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think I could go up against you.
A man in his job.
Oh, here we go. The gauntlet's been thrown.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what would be the way to test our chopstick ability.
Right here.
Rice.
Oh, yeah. Rice.
Yeah, we'd have to.
Grains of rice.
This will eat up a morning. Yeah, let's do it.
Mr. Enthusiastic.
It's idiotic, is
yeah,
why.
Yeah, it's not, it's all,
you lunatic.
No, it's a test of manual dexterity. I think that there may be
I don't think we need to compete.
A practical reason for. I think it helps one eat slower.
Yes.
Right? Not. No.
Well, do you do the thing where you put the bowl up to your mouth and shovel?
Culturally, that's what you do.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily. They're not eating slower over there. No, trust me. I saw so much of it.
So much.
Did you
so
start
very
doing
much.
that?
It was considered polite to eat your. That's how you ate your rice. Yeah. Yes.
Not
I don't
one.
care what. I don't know what angle you're looking for here.
Give him something.
Okay. I give up. Is that sports?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Check, Rocky. This is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always. Oh, hang on a second. Ready?
Doctor,
Christy.
And Christy once again had her eyes done. Oh, and speaking of sports, by the way, congratulations to Eric Stewart of LaBelle, Missouri, our winner in Week 7 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. Details coming up.
Who's Stom?
What else you got, Christy?
A startup company has created a toilet cam that takes pictures of your excretory production.
Finally.
Yeah,
Although I
boy.
know one of the ways to health is to keep an
That's
eye on
what
what
it's-
your.
That's what it's for, chick. According to TechCrunch, the Throne camera clips on the inside of the toilet bowl and takes pictures of fecal material. Then it's analyzed with the help of artificial intelligence.
This is for perverts.
To assess gut health and hydration.
Is AI in every story now?
Apparently.
It's not supposed to look like a $100,000 bar. It's supposed to look like a
Swirly?
Snicker bar. That's what it's supposed to look like.
The Throne Company calls it underlying technology artificial gut intelligence with AI that is trained by physicians to help you understand what your waste is trying to tell you about your health. The company promises the camera only captures images of the contents of your toilet bowl and said photos are anonymized. What's the word?
Anonymized.
Oh, so it's like
It's anonymous.
anonymously
It's not
sent?
gonna have your name on it.
Ah.
Although, if you had this at your house, and can you imagine that you get a note from your buddy? Hey, by the way, Bill, just found out you may want to go get a colonoscopy. Took a quick look-see. Got some issues.
The device is currently in beta, but available for pre-order. What would you pay for a toilet cam?
I'm going to guess it's $4.99.
$1.99.
$2.99.
$2.99.
$2.99.
Well, mine's the
Sorry, I
nicer
didn't give
one.
you a chance to guess.
I got the good
I
one.
would have won.
You would have won?
I was closer without going over.
Yeah.
Now, are they going to start selling your data?
No, it just says.
Boy, that would be a worrisome, wouldn't it? Well, or would it? Hey, I saw your poop online. Oh, all right.
Hi, I'm from Metamucil. just going over your family photos, and
well,
I wonder if it would do it. You were just at an amusement park, Josh, right?
Yes, yeah.
You were telling me you like the thing where you can just sit on that bench at the end of the roller coaster, watch people come out having fun.
Oh, yeah.
I love looking at the pictures. They now all have that freeze frame, that freeze frame thing. Will they do that
with the person's face on
as you flush? Oh God, never mind. I'm sorry.
well, if you didn't care for that, how about the new so-called erection tracker that could help detect signs of certain diseases?
Oh.
This device, called the Atom sensor, is a small unit that is attached to the base of the male member with a band. Worn overnight, the sensor logs how many erections the wearer has while he sleeps.
Have you ever had a band in your bed overnight?
No, not a whole band.
Maybe a bass player, drummer.
Maybe a bass player.
The scientists say healthy men have an average of 3 to 5 erections per night.
Is that right?
Which show that everything is working in order. But sensors can determine whether the wearer is having these normal nighttime erections, which suggests that erectile dysfunction may be psychological, or a lack of nighttime erections suggesting a biological
So these are
issue.
replacing the paper bands one used to put around them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
if you woke up and it was broken.
Scotch tape and stuff. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there was a doctor on Oprah that said that.
Mm-hmm.
What?
There was a way to test if you were physically able to still get erections, and that was when you slept.
Right.
You put something around your wiener that could then, when it became
So it's like the wristband you'd get at a concert.
exactly,
Yeah,
yes, and if it was ripped,
paper.
you knew that
tape.
you were physically fine, that it was a psychological issue.
Yep.
You get a nasty paper cut that way.
Oh.
Well, they make it so it's tearaway paper.
Yeah, it's.
I know
more
you're
like
trying to
crepe
make
paper, but
some of your little jokes. But this is science.
It's a very good thing. Yeah.
So this thing is a erection. What's it called? The erecto.
It's called the Adam sensor, the erection tracker.
They didn't give it a cool name.
No, this guy named Adam must have come up with it, I guess.
Okay.
Or Up and Adam.
Oh, that'd be good.
Very good.
Yeah. It should have
Up and Adam.
It should have a bell on it or something. Or does it just?
That would wake you in the middle of the night. Why would you want that?
Yeah. Or it could be very embarrassing, Pat, I imagine, during one of your yoga classes. Ding. Oh, the dong ding dinged.
The dong ding.
Ding dong dinger.
Ding
Donger.
Does it connect to your I bet it connects to your iPhone. I bet it does.
Probably.
Yeah, probably does.
Everything else does.
That's nice to know.
Well, on the other side of that coin, a man in South Africa made headlines in an international medical journal after getting his wedding ring stuck on the base of his penis. The 28-year-old said he placed it on his genitals for erotic reasons on the recommendation of his friends.
Will you be my wife?
Instead of...
I hope this guy has huge hands because
Wait a
a
minute.
wedding ring
On his
Yeah. He put it on.
a wedding ring?
It was an odd ceremony.
Either that or he...
Unless he was getting married to Andre the Giant, he's got a problem.
Or he has a chopstick.
Yeah, he might have a...
Very
Or he
thin.
stretched it out when it was flaccid.
Oh,
Instead
no one's that stupid.
Instead of
Yeah, but
this
what about
guy,
the head part getting it through there? I mean, it's just you
You got to mash it.
Yeah.
instead
That's
of
really
bringing
awful.
excitement to the bedroom, the guy ended up with what might be called penile strangulation.
Yeah.
The South African Medical Journal reports the penis was erect and blue, and the patient was in severe pain.
I mean, I've choked it before. But,
You've all done a little chicken choking.
This guy's hung like a number 2 pencil. A wedding ring.
Man, yeah.
That is just weird.
I used to put a mood ring on mine. Well, looks like I'm horny.
Are you in the mood?
I wonder if he had one of those because they're quite popular now, especially for people that work in like a mechanical job or something. The stretchy ones,
Right.
you know, like a rubber kind of thing.
That would be closer to
That
an
would
actual
be-
C ring, wouldn't it?
Right.
I don't know. I've never sported a C ring. Are they stretchy or
I don't know.
or both?
I'm sure they're stretchy. Yeah, I've never done it either. But
Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't, but I mean, a typical ring one would wear around the finger is
Yeah.
Right. That's
really
why I'm
small.
thinking it might be a
Very-
stretchy,
yeah, quite
one of the
small, yeah.
stretchy ones.
Yeah, you don't want a wiener as thin as your finger. Yeah.
No, you don't.
Hi, I'm Dick Needle.
Hi, I'm Johnny Index.
Johnny Index, how I love him.
A medical clinic in the Philippines is using an unusual mascot to advertise its circumcision service.
Hi, look, we can't help you here, but we're going to send you to a medical clinic in the Philippines. Is that right?
Their mascot? X-Men superhero Wolverine bearing his very sharp claws. The ad for the Cornell Memorial Medical Center, it features an image of Hugh Jackman as the clawed character he played in the X-Men and Wolverine films next to text promoting the clinic's circumcision service.
Boy,
that seems like a bad idea.
That's
Sure
aggressive.
does.
I want to get circumcised, not castrated.
That seems like it would be the opposite of what you'd want, right?
I don't see that as officially licensed, Mark.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah. This is not, by the way, this is not Cornell University.
No.
This is in the Philippines.
Right.
I think they spell it slightly differently, so it's not confused. Spelled with a K. Congratulations once again to Eric Stewart from LaBelle, Missouri.
These two.
He was our winner in week 7 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. And you got to get your picks in today or tomorrow because week 8 begins on Thursday evening. So we'd love to have you play. And the way it works is you just pick the winners. You don't even have to go against the spread. And the winner will get to pick against Chick McGee in the shoe-in of the week on the radio. And so, once again, Eric Stewart from LaBelle, Missouri. We'll be talking to him tomorrow when we get to the shoe-in of the week, which, by the way, this season, doing great. Chickster, what is it? I know you're way over 500.
37 and 28, Tom. Against the spread.
Now, to enter, go to bobandtom.com/contest. By the way, while you're there, something new. Do you have a man cave or, ladies, a
she shed?
She
shed.
I can't do it.
She shed.
I can't say she shed. I'm not. In any event, we have a nice prize. Thanks to Orange Insoles, you could win a 4K smart TV and a beautiful wooden dartboard from Orange Insoles. For more information, go to bobandtom.com/contest.
Cool.
And there's a nice little ad featuring Josh Arnold talking about the Orange Insoles.
Yeah.
Want to see that, Josh? And then you've got Chick McGee doing his thing, his video. For the Silac Insurance Company. You guys are great.
Well, thank you.
See how they're... Now, if you want to see Josh in person, he's going to be emceeing that big show coming up Friday night at the Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort Event Center in Larchwood, Iowa, near Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with your host, Josh Arnold, and the headliners right there. It's Pat Godwin, along with Al Jackson, Jeff Oskey. So that's going to be a big show coming up on Friday night. Do you feel like playing a song for us, Pat? You've got your guitar right there.
Absolutely. How about something for Christy?
Oh, that'd be nice.
Okay, now, once again, Christy had eye surgery yesterday from our buddy Dr. Lanter.
I did.
And they did one eye yesterday. They're doing another one next week.
Correct.
Okay, so you've got a lens inside your eyeball.
I do. Yes.
Paul McCartney here. It's glad to have you back, Christy.
Oh, thank you, Paul.
Sing a little song for my friend Mike. Hi, Christy. We're going to sing a song for... I hope you're doing better.
Thanks, Mike.
I want to get the lyrics up because they were to a different song. You're up now. Here we go. She was knocking into tables, falling down the stairs. She had a seeing eye dog, but she still ran into chairs. The girl was blind, but thanks to her new multifocal lenses, she's not blind. You're not blind anymore. Nope. Glad to have you back. Woo.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not blind.
Nope.
A little blurry right now, but I'm
the
not blind.
doggone girl was blind.
Yeah.
I like that song.
I did too.
Do you?
I disagree.
I did like.
I know it has its detractors.
Yeah.
Was that Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, the doggone girl is mine.
Say they did together too.
Say.
Was that a McCartney one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Didn't they do Ebony and Ivory too?
That was Stevie Wonder.
Oh, that's right.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. You shouldn't bring up the blind guy, I guess, in this,
It's okay.
in this context.
Oh, you're doing great.
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks, Dr. Lanter.
All right. Well,
If he wasn't such a good friend, I was going to come in here with sunglasses and my dog, but I think that was
would have been
a
fun.
idea.
I'd still be laughing.
Would you? I thought about it. A British woman who recently celebrated her 105th birthday has shared her secret to longevity. Kathleen Hennings says the secret to a long and happy life is
Daily Dickings.
Yep. Any
That's
kind
not
of
what she
dickings will
said.
do.
Oh.
drink Guinness and don't get married.
Oh.
So kind of the opposite. The centenarian celebrated her birthday earlier this month
with another scissoring from her girlfriend Butch.
Oh boy, no, Tom. She had
right?
a pint of her favorite drink as well as a party attended by friends, fellow assisted living residents, and supportive staff. Ms. Hennings was also given a gift basket by the famous Stout brand, including pint glasses, an apron, chocolates, and plenty of cans of Guinness.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing? I think we talked about it. I can't remember if we talked about it on or off the air. There's a guy out there talking about he's done this massive research project into the, what do they call them? Blue zones,
Yeah,
I guess it is.
We talked about this on the air. Yeah.
Where there are places in Japan where people supposedly they have more centenarians, et cetera, et cetera. And he said the major cause of this is not healthy eating, et cetera, or genetics. It's bad bookkeeping. That
they don't have real birth certificates for some of these people.
And a lot of these people, when they pass away, they don't report them as being dead, so they can keep collecting their pension or whatever it is, their Social Security, whatever it is in any given country.
Mm-hmm. I have seen this. I thought we talked about it on the air.
Yeah, but it's this guy claims it's a thing. But I still think that doesn't Japan have more centenarians than any other place?
I believe you're correct.
Yeah, so anyway, it's an interesting theory that a lot of these so-called blue zones exist because of a lack of good bookkeeping. I assume it's getting better today in today's world.
Yes, but didn't you see? I thought I saw somewhere where they don't think there'll be anyone who lives over 120 ever again or something.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see that report. Maybe that's because of the bookkeeping's better. I don't know.
I heard a guy say they'll be living to 150. But I remember in the interview, and then he said, but sadly not in our lifetime. So, in other words, it would have been nice to have the interview, have the doctor go, well, by the way, you're going to live to be 150.
Would you want to live to be 150?
If they can improve quality of life, certainly. But yeah, having seen some of these folks that
oh boy,
like do you remember Flossie?
Of course.
Yeah, that was
poor Flossie.
Yeah, that was a little rough. She didn't want to be around anymore. What you got coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have mysterious black balls. We have a lady who got stuck in a boulder for about 7 hours.
In a boulder?
Yeah,
it's horrifying.
That's odd.
Between
the boulders upside down. We'll talk about.
Upside down.
We have an interesting pizza for sale in Germany, and as Tom alluded to earlier, domestic violence and spaghetti throwing. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, right. So it may not be the happiest of spaghetti stories. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. Christy and Josh, Pat, and Ace. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. If you're still using toilet paper, dump that roll. Wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down. Dude Wipes, Tom. Dude Wipes.
Thank you very much. Christy Lee is over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Christy, I found that story we had talked about. You had the story about the lady that was 105 and...
Yeah, she attributed it to Guinness and
not being
getting
married.
Yeah,
okay. Crusty old. I found the article I was referencing. Dr. S. Justin Newman. Don't you love it when they have that first letter? Like F. Lee Bailey? What would you be, Josh?
I could go J. Matthew Arnold.
Oh, that sounds really official.
Yeah.
That's Supreme Court sounding.
Mm-hmm.
Godwin, you'd be
J. Patrick Godwin.
J. Patrick Godwin.
That sounds good too.
Yeah.
Are you a James Patrick?
Joseph
Patrick.
In any event,
Go,
S. Justin Newman, he counters claims of so-called blue zones where multitudes of supercentenarians abound. By the way, doesn't supercentenarians sound like they're a part of the universe of superheroes?
Yeah.
The DC supercentenarians. What superpowers would they have?
Just being alive.
I can poop every day before noon.
What is it on SpongeBob? Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. They're all.
I love those guys.
Old, right? Isn't that Tim Conway and Ernest Borgnine?
Yes.
Yeah.
The extra long survival often attributed to strong social connections, family, high vegetable intake, and certain genetic markers. He said a staggering number of errors in the data for every blue zone are mostly due to poor record keeping. And he said the highest rates of achieving extreme old age are predicted by high poverty, lack of birth certificates, and pressure to commit pension fraud. God. We always get those stories about, Papa died and they didn't tell the Social Security Administration for 10 years so they could keep collecting the checks. So this is a theory, so I'm sure there are many that could debunk it. But
a lot of data out there that's like that.
Yeah. It's kind of I think a lot of data, a lot of surveys. Have you been with all these political surveys? Have you been surveyed yet?
They've tried via text, but I'm getting a bunch of "Hi, Joe," literally. Are you? Missouri is very important to be. So I think my youngest brothers put me on some list.
Well, didn't you put them on a list?
Oh,
once?
you're right.
Yeah.
So I just replied, all caps stop.
That was the guy who could see through the TV.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I've been 3 times. I've answered the phone and done a survey.
An actual. Now, do you tell them the truth or do you lie?
I thought we can't do surveys. You're supposed to tell them we're part of the media.
Yeah, the last one was the guy called. He goes, "Did you vote a straight ticket in the last election?" And I said no.
Oh, okay.
And they said thank you and hung up. That was it.
I always lie just to skew the.
I didn't know that. I mean, I just figured that was the truth. I thought I was kind of excited to see what they were going to ask me.
Oh,
and they asked me that. Did you vote a straight ticket? And I said, no, I'm gay as a goose.
Well, sir, what we meant was click. I lie. I love trying to skew the polls.
I also had one. What was the big electronics place that folded?
Fry?
Circuit City.
Circuit City. I had one from Circuit City years ago, and they called up, and I'd never been into a Circuit City. And the first question, have you ever been to Circuit City? And I said no. And then I swear to God, they went, if you had been in one, would you have liked it?
That's so funny.
And I'm, no. I don't know. I never have been in one. And they just, these robot people are just, they have to ask the question.
Sir, this is my job. Please take this seriously. Okay?
Yeah. Look, hey, man, I'm just trying to scrape by.
Cold calling is the worst. You had to do that, right?
I did, yeah.
There's nothing. Ugh. And I used to have to do it when I was a young radio broadcaster. We did music surveys that way. The radio station would make me sit there in the evenings, and I would have to call people in the middle of their dinners. Would you listen to some snippets of these songs? And it was awful. And I was like 17, and I hated it. Hated it.
So you have to wonder about the accuracy of the polls. And also, do they call obviously, the last one I had, it was a cell phone call.
Sure.
So
everybody has a cell phone.
They somehow had that number. But do they still phone regular homes?
I'm sure.
I don't have a landline.
Do you have any idea
know.
what percentage of people with landlines that is at this point?
No, but you could guess the demographic, and they're probably voters. You know what I mean? Older people vote, and they're hitting their home phones.
Yeah, well, but so you like to skew the results? If
Absolutely. Most of those political polls are a joke. So because of people like me.
Yeah. And Christiana, did you hear my new theory about political commercials?
No, what?
Well, I tend to. I think Chick and I we watch the evening news. Mm-hmm. Usually, what do you watch?
Lester Holt.
Lester. I'll watch David. Whatever.
Yeah.
But in the evening news, typically, most of the commercials are for pharmaceuticals, which shows you the demographic. And it's kind of a fun game to guess what disease they're talking about, because usually it's people canoeing and they're on hikes in really cool places, and then they've got some drug and they can't really tell you what it does. But they always have the huge disclaimers at the end, which is so pointless. It should just, this is a prescription. Go online or ask your doctor. They don't really have to say that they did 10,000 studies and one person had bad breath and blah blah blah. But I do think they should have the disclaimers on all the political commercials. Because right now, a lot of depending on where you live, in certain parts of the country, you're getting deluged with them. It's nothing but political commercials. And as you know, radio stations and TV stations have to accept them. They can't not accept a political commercial from a candidate. So they're not endorsing the candidate, but they're just accepting the political commercial. But I mean, they should have those same disclaimers at the end, like they have in the drug commercials.
And what would they say?
Your taxes may go up. Most of these claims can never be affected. We're talking out of both sides of our mouth. None of this will ever happen. Just to be safe.
I mean, who still votes based on political ads? That's insane. Who watches those and goes, "Oh, okay, I'm convinced." I mean,
Well, didn't we see the same political cartoon about your bumper sticker really changed my mind on this issue?
Yeah. And it must be fun when they make the really, because they're mostly negative. Right. And they have to find, can you find a really bad picture of our opponent?
Yeah. It's also transparent. I don't know who is still affected by that.
Apparently they were.
I know.
But I'd just like to see the disclaimers. That's all.
Has anyone ever run an all positive campaign? And
it doesn't work. The studies show
it doesn't work.
Studies show that it just doesn't.
I can't believe that.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
The other candidate can't be here for the debate because he or she is molesting children. Right now, let's get back to
we
so close.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a good conversation. Oh.
What's coming up in the real news, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have a cockatoo that was rescued inside a supermarket. We have think twice about using this particular item in your hotel room.
A flamethrower?
Yeah. Well, they don't usually provide a flamethrower in my hotel rooms. I don't know where you're staying.
Well, you're staying at the wrong place.
That'd be cool. I'll warm up your cocoa.
Those hockey kids are running down the hall at 4 in the morning.
This will shut them up.
Oh, man.
We have the return of the Tasmanian tiger. We have cocaine. We've got Paddington Bear in the news. I'm very excited about the forthcoming
Paddington
sequel.
in Peru, is that what it's called?
Very excited. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Every cup of Nespresso coffee is an invitation to transform your morning routine into a ritual you can treasure each and every day. Using the Virtuo Pup, a simple touch of the button freshly brews bold aromas and a rich, velvety crema layer for delicious cafe-quality coffee at home. Whether you enjoy your coffee hot or over ice, every sip, every morning is unforgettable. Nothing tastes like Nespresso coffee. Visit Nespresso.com or our app to explore our full range of easy-to-use machines and coffees not found anywhere else.
You're a guy, too.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi there. Steven Singer is a jeweler you can trust because he stands behind his jewelry with the best guarantee in the business. And that guarantee is a full 100-day, 100% money-back guarantee. Steven Singer Jewelers. IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Got my dancing shoes on with this music.
Ooh.
There you
Is
go.
that Kevin Anchor?
Yeah, a little Tad Robinson, Kevin Anchor. It's got some good stuff. We have coming up Allie Breen with Sexy Time. Oh, yeah. And
it's Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
I missed a day.
You missed a day, Christy, because you had your eyes operated on.
Mm-hmm.
Or your eye. They're doing one at a time. I forgot.
Yeah.
Now,
can you tell I don't have one lens in my glass?
Oh, not until you just said something.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, you popped the glass out?
I popped this one out, yeah. Because it was really weird to have corrected. It's like double correction.
Yeah. So you could, when you get them both done, you could just pop all the glass out of your glasses and
wear just the frames, my friend.
Is that the plan, or are you going to put clear glass in them?
I don't know. I could just wear the frames.
Yeah.
Especially here.
Are you extremely self-conscious about not having frames around your face?
I am very self-conscious.
Oh, you should
be.
Yeah,
no, you should be. You're lovely, but
I'm going to have my eyelids lifted now. And all kinds of stuff.
Yep, the whole
redo.
Yeah,
whole face.
The whole glow up.
New boob job.
Everything was hidden before.
Change your hair. Oh, yeah.
Get your feet shortened,
My feet shortened.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be walking on stuff.
Yeah. Her feet are really tiny,
They're
tiny.
little.
Yeah,
they're
trouble really
finding shoes
so you had it done. Thank you.
No need to thank me.
Do you keep your glasses right on your bedstand, whatever you call it?
I do, but
table?
I can see without them.
Your nightstand?
Nightstand,
My
whatever.
nightstand, yeah, I can see without them.
But are they always right there?
Yeah.
Josh, your glasses always right there?
At night, yeah. And then I don't put them on to go up to pee or anything. I
No, I don't either.
have a light in my toilet, so I know where it goes.
You have a light in the toilet?
Is it one of those that changes colors? I like those.
It doesn't.
Didn't you get me that for Christmas one year?
Yeah, yes, but this is better. This is a...
It's like you're pissing in the disco. It's amazing.
Yeah, and those would change
I love
colors.
that band, Pissing in the Disco.
Wonderful.
What's that one?
Panic in the Disco you thought was good.
Sorry.
Wow.
You liked them? Boy.
I'm joking. As a matter of fact. Well, this is interesting. It'll be cool to see what it's like.
I could not tell you a Panic at the Disco
song
either.
Yeah, you would. If you heard it, you heard their hit. You would.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you have a light in your bathroom, like
Haven't
a
you
night
people
light?
ever heard of
Yeah.
closing the GD door now?
Yeah,
It's awful.
Well, you won't get any argument from me.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of songs, I think we can get one out of Patty G, but let's get a couple news stories in from the Silac News Desk.
From Australia, authorities there rescued a woman who became wedged upside down between boulders while trying to retrieve her phone.
Little help now.
That'd be terrifying.
The Guardian reports a Miss Matilda Campbell. Boy, that's an Australian name, isn't it?
She's
had
waltzing somewhere.
Slipped headfirst into a 10-foot crevice in the Hunter Valley after dropping her phone. Her friend spent an hour trying to free her before calling for help. a team of multidisciplinary emergency workers, whatever that means.
Well, you got. They can drive a car. They can.
One guy
I bet they can rappel.
Yeah, you got your guy handling craft services.
right.
You got to feed these boys.
A juggler, so you have something to watch while you're
They're getting hungry trying to get these two boulders apart. So
they removed several heavy boulders to create a safe access point in order to navigate the young woman's feet first up through the tight S band. She had been stuck a total of 7 hours before she was successfully extracted from the
upside down.
Yeah,
Can you
only
imagine?
minor
I wonder if she
scratches.
passed out. You can pass out from being upside down for too long.
Yeah, but it's too much blood in your brain.
Oh,
By the way, her phone could not be retrieved.
Oh, so it wasn't even.
It wasn't even worth it.
Probably an iPhone 6, not even worth the trouble. Hey, not if it was a 15 or 16. You go for it. But,
you watch that James Franco movie, you're not messing around in any of that stuff.
God, no.
Is that the one where he cuts his arm off?
I have still not been able to watch that movie.
It's a tough watch, man. It is. Scary.
Yikes. I can't
It's an
imagine
excellent movie.
anything more terrifying. And as Chick pointed out years ago, whenever we get these stories about people dying in a chimney,
Yes.
it's what is it, Chick? If as soon as you start breathing, every time you
scream and it expels air out of your lungs, so
And you
your
slip-
body gets smaller, so you slip farther down, and then you slowly suffocate.
Awful.
That's the problem with crucifixion. You suffocate. That's how
That
your
is how you
lungs,
die, yeah.
your ribs and lungs collapse. And you,
But obviously, going in a chimney, typically
Gruesome.
you die of the flu.
You know, at least he was able to make light of.
Isn't that amazing?
Staying in Australia, hundreds of mysterious black balls have washed up on two popular beaches.
What is this about?
According to CBS News, authorities are stumped by the golf to baseball-sized tar-like spheres and have been scrambling to determine where they are and where they came from.
Well,
what they are and where they came from.
We're stumped.
The balls were found on Coogee Beach in the Radwick area.
You mean Kooky Beach?
Yeah.
Whoa, black balls, bam, blam.
Whoa, black balls,
bam, blam, black balls on a bag, bam, blam, black balls in a sack. Whoa, black balls.
They also have been seen in Gordon's Bay, an aquatic reserve popular for snorkeling and fishing. By the way, both areas have been closed till they figure out exactly what's going on.
Gordon's Bay. Black balls in the sand, wasn't that?
Right. Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, wasn't that a book written by?
Something like that. I'm guessing.
There were no footprints because I was carrying you. Your sack was dragging, though, Dennis.
It was wild. Did you see the footage of all the black balls on the beach?
You know, I missed that.
The Kardashian girls ran up and went, "Oh, we misunderstood."
I'm sorry, Christy. Back to you.
No, that's all right. In Germany, police busted a pizzeria in Dusseldorf for delivering pizzas with a side of cocaine.
Oh, Parmesan.
Criminal director Mr. Michael Graf von Moltke told reporters police were first tipped off by suspicious food inspectors in March. An investigation soon discovered why pizza number 40 on the menu was so popular. When police visited the restaurant's manager's apartment, the 36-year-old reportedly threw a bag of drugs out the window, which fell right into the arms of the police officers. Following his arrest and release, the manager allegedly continued to sell pizza number 40 with cocaine, giving authorities an opportunity to investigate the supply chain. This led to police busting an entire drug ring in Western Germany, which culminated in multiple raids and 3 arrests.
The pizza place called Little Fuhrer's is now.
They deliver in 30 seconds or less, though.
Yeah.
You got to be a suspect when the guy pulls up in a Maserati delivering your pizza. Hey, you must be doing really well. Remember that same thing happened over here? It was at one of the fast food places.
Weren't they dropping marijuana in?
Yeah, they were putting marijuana.
bags?
If you had a certain code word, you'd say it, and you'd get your sandwich, your hamburger, whatever, your fries, and your bag of pot. Wait, we have a guest in the studio here.
It's me, Luigi accusatory.
Luigi.
Are we talking to pizza pie?
We're talking to pizza in Germany.
It's like a Beetlejuice. You say it twice, I show up. If you say a pizza, I'm going to be here.
That's a very handsome suit, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Armani?
It's a shark skin.
Oh, very nice.
So this place is delivering pizzas with cocaine. You get the number 40, it's got the cocaine in it.
I know, I heard that, so I wrote a song for you.
Oh, let you hear.
By the way, Gina Statutory has to stay in the limo, very tired.
Oh, she's sleeping.
We went to a boyfriend-teacher conference yesterday. So. Here we go. $100 is way too high for a large pizza pie. That's a cocaine. When the powder parmesan just ain't right and you up it a whole night, that's a book of sugar. When you order a pie from a distant guy, on the side you get a bag of the devil's dandruff. If you get diarrhea from this pizzeria, you may just be under the influence of Bolivian marching powder. Hey, I'm going to stick around. I may do another song.
Luigi,
I'm having so much fun.
I have a song about spaghetti.
Spaghetti!
Coming up.
Say spaghetti twice. Let's see who will show up.
Devil's dandruff.
I had never heard devil's
That's a
dandruff.
new one. I love. That's great. Thank you,
I like
Luigi.
that too.
Luigi
I just make up.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very clever.
Bolivia marching powder, I've heard, but never the devil's dandruff. Well, thank you very much. I want to congratulate Eric Stewart from LaBelle, Missouri. He's our winner. He won the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks for Week 7. He had all of the games correct, and he was in a 3-way tie, but he had the tiebreaker, so he is our winner. And please enter for Week 8 right now, bobandtom.com/contest. Week 8 begins tomorrow evening with the Thursday Nighter. And all you got to do is pick the winners. Don't worry about the spread. It's easy. It's fun. And you'll win that beautiful gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers, a $500 gift certificate from our friend Steven Singer. More information about that, go to Steven Singer. I should say go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Also, real quick, friends of the Bob and Tom Show Comedy Tour stop, Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort Event Center this Friday night. Larchwood, Iowa is the official location near Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And, of course, it'll feature Pat Godwin, Al Jackson, Jeff Oskey, and your host is Jeff Arnold. That's going to be a killer show.
My brother Jeff will not be there, but
Josh Arnold.
I'll be there.
What did I say?
Jeff Arnold.
Your brother's not going to do it?
No, my older brother.
Absolutely
He's
amazing.
no longer able to do it.
You
so-
don't know his name's Josh.
So I'm going to have to fill in.
What the hell are you doing?
Jeff's funny, though, right?
He is funny. It would be awesome if Jeff hosted the show.
That'd be cool.
Although you know who his favorite is?
Who?
Tom.
Oh, yeah?
That can't be true.
Oh, he loves him.
Tom's a
Loves
character.
him.
So let me get it. It's Josh Oskey, Jeff. No, it's Godwin, Pat.
He did it again.
Jack Ellison.
Jack
Hey,
Ellison.
let me
will-
tell you about Prize Picks.
Yes,
Can I? Yes. We're in the heart of football season. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody. And the app is easy to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport, then pick more or less on their projection. And you could win up to 100 times your money. Prize Picks even invented the flex play, so you can still cash out even if one of your picks doesn't hit. You can combine football and basketball picks to create your lineup from options like Kareem Hunt to have more or less than 69.5 rushing yards, Kyron Williams to have more than 0.5 rushing and receiving touchdowns, and Tyrese Halliburton to have more or less than 19.5 points in tonight's game. And check out all the different picks you can make. Those are just examples. Go to prizepicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today and use the code TOM to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. Get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states where it's lawful to wager. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much. Have some fun with Prize Picks. And coming up, it's the Ace Cosby joke of the day. Also, apparently, spaghetti news, Paddington Bear news, and is it the return of the Tasmanian tiger? We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee, Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wife Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. And coming up tomorrow will be the Shoe-In of the Week. And you'll be picking against Eric Stewart of LaBelle, Missouri, the winner of our Pigskin Picks competition. Christy Lee just had her eye operated on yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing one eye at a time.
Yep.
And if you can see closely, if you're watching on the big screen, Christy only has the glass in the one side of her glasses.
You really can't tell, though.
Isn't that amazing?
It's really weird, yeah.
Yeah. I was very worried about it, but yeah.
So far, so good.
So, yeah, it's great.
And Chick and Ace and I have all had that same surgery done, so you'll be fine.
Great.
But I like that
Ace
look.
said, great nap, and I'll be wearing a ball cap for a while. Sorry.
I like the look. The ball cap.
Now I understand why you do that.
Yeah.
Light sensitivity.
Yes, light sensitivity.
Or I could wear sunglasses, but I know how much you hate that.
Don't wear them indoors.
Yeah.
Even though the sun never sets on the cool. What is that, Frank?
Exactly.
Yeah. But we have Christy over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What have we missed?
A drunken driver drove into an Omaha cemetery early Sunday, causing damage to several headstones. The Omaha Police Department's Project Nightlife social media page, that sounds fun, posted a photo of the disabled car inside the Holy Spectre Cemetery.
I think it's Is it sepulchre?
I don't know.
What's
Sepulchre?
the word? Sepulchre?
Sepulchre?
Sepulchre, maybe?
What is that word? Do you know that word, Josh?
I've seen it a lot, and I always have to look it up. It's not one of those.
It's
one of those that doesn't stick in my brain.
Sepulchre.
Whatever it is, it's holy.
Whatever. Near 50th and Leavenworth Streets.
So the
driver had a blood alcohol content of 0.169%, more than twice the legal driving limit.
There was a Leavenworth before there was a prison, right? That's got to be a problem.
That's the name of the city, right?
Yeah, right. And a street, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
That's tough to overcome.
Well, but the way rough time.
Beautiful, historic, picturesque Leavenworth. Yeah.
Might be
pronounced sepulcher.
Sepulcher.
What does it mean?
Tomb.
Oh.
Oh, so it's holy tombs in the cemetery. That's kind of redundant, isn't it?
Yeah. Well.
But
not all tombs are holy, though.
Okay.
Well,
but
you got your.
You're calling it the Holy Cemetery, the Holy Tomb Cemetery.
Yeah.
Well, in any event, so this guy rams his car into a bunch of headstones.
Mm-hmm.
I heard none of the witnesses are talking. So
no, they're still recovering bodies from the accident.
Oh, that classic joke.
Yes. That's a great joke.
You know that classic joke, Christy?
No. No.
It's an insult to those of Polish heritage. It just involves a plane crashing into a cemetery.
Okay, that's fine.
And then 3,000 bodies were recovered.
They're still finding bodies.
It's a terrible, terrible joke.
Luckily, the Polish aren't smart enough to know that we're making fun of them.
Whoa.
I was just being silly.
Of course you were.
Well, you acted like...
So if you want to be silly, the only way to be silly, I say, on this program, I mean, what a great moment. Every day we're lucky enough. I almost declared it the Ace Cosby joke of the week by mistake, but what I meant to say was...
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Getting you ready for Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
How does a ghost cow laugh?
I'm on board with this already.
Ghost cow laugh.
Moo-ha-ha.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Okay, I don't even get that.
It's a ghost cow.
Moo-ha-ha.
I think you get it, you just don't want it.
I don't.
You'll be driving home going.
I still don't get
that
it.
old. You'll be driving home.
What is it, the way Homer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Ace. We return to the Silac Insurance News Desk with the one-eyed wonder, Christy Lee.
Police in Florida have arrested a man for battery with spaghetti. According to the arrest report, police were called to a Largo residence for a domestic dispute that turned violent. This was in Florida. The 40-year-old suspect, Mr. Marquel Royale, and his wife were reportedly arguing about his, quote, abuse of alcohol. When he allegedly threw a bowl of spaghetti at her.
Take that.
Responding officers noted that they found the 44-year-old victim covered in spaghetti sauce. The man was arrested and charged with an enhanced felony battery count due to a prior battery conviction. Oh, he sounds like a stellar person.
Yeah, he sure does.
Yeah.
Spaghetti battery.
Man.
There's a category for that?
Yeah, I guess.
It's now, you said if you said spaghetti twice.
Luigi would come back.
Luigi. Oh, there he is. Hey, Luigi.
Hey, you said it 7 times. I've got to show up. That's way more than 2.
Luigi, where's your girlfriend?
She's in the limo like I told you before. She's
Okay.
very tired.
All right.
We had a big day.
Gina Statutory, what was
Gina
your big
Statutory, yes, of course. Beautiful woman. She'll come in sometime.
Okay.
Let's play a little game. At the end of the couplet, guess the rhyme.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like
It
this.
should be fairly obvious.
All right.
Here we go. He threw spaghetti. She's covered in sauce. He's going to jail now, where his salad will be
Tossed.
You're very good. She's got ragu on her dress and noodles in her hair. What was he thinking? Throwing meatballs and hot
marinara.
Yeah, very good. Very good. 2 for 2. Here we go. She's pressing charges, and I don't think she's being petty.
Petty.
And now her drunk husband is charged with assault with a deadly
Spaghetti.
No, it's a spaghetti, John.
Sorry.
Automatic weapon.
No, it's a spaghetti.
But we don't know what the circumstances were. Maybe she was on the ragu.
Oh, that's a fine joke for children. Gina, start the car.
Didn't we
Luigi's had enough.
We've had a couple of these. The worst one was the one where wasn't it a giant frozen fish?
Frozen tuna. I remember
Somebody get hit in
that.
that with a fish.
Yeah. That would hurt.
Yeah, and you missed the horrible story yesterday of the surfer that was killed by was it a swordfish?
Or impaled, yeah.
What?
Yeah, surfing and out of the water, this fish flies.
That guy did something horrible.
I think it was a lady. But
Really?
really awful.
That is awful.
But
yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, she died doing what she loves, right? And that
Yes,
what
being stabbed by sword.
Yes,
Surfing.
bleeding to death in the surf.
Yikes.
Right up till the end.
Australian officials say a cockatoo that was on the loose
Or
inside
3 or 4.
a Sydney supermarket for nearly a month has finally been captured. According to the Guardian, the bird dubbed Mickey
The Gordian's just a fat guardian.
had been living on brioche after becoming stuck inside the Coles supermarket.
Not bad.
Wouldn't you love to live on brioche?
Yes,
Heck
in
yeah.
Campbelltown for 4 weeks. The New South Wales Environment Minister Penny Sharp said Mickey has been safely captured by wildlife rescuers and is being assessed by experts.
Okay, let's go try to capture him.
If all goes
right,
well,
it's
they
safe.
hope to release the bird soon.
Yeah, we'll release him.
Officials dispelled rumors that the bird would be
I don't know what you're trying to...
shot, and that rumors of a kill order that were circulated online were simply false.
Well, good.
Yeah.
No reason to kill that thing. In fact, if it weren't stealing brioche, I'd say make it the grocery store bird.
Mascot.
Well-
what? Here comes Tom. I know what he's going to say.
Oh, yeah, I do.
The
too.
filthiness of birds that cause blindness.
Poop on the apples.
You wash your fruit, don't you?
I don't want poop on my apples.
You
like
don't?
like they say in the song. But you get to a lot of the box stores these days. You see some birdies flying around in
all
there.
the time.
Pay
Yeah.
paradise and put up a parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
What song has pooped on my apples in it?
Don't give me spots on my
Spots
apples,
on my
but give me the
apples.
birds and the bees.
Please
don't it always seem to go? You don't know.
Oh, that's in that
Yellow.
song?
Yeah,
Oh,
Big
I-
Yellow Taxi.
I could never understand her lyrics. So I,
like
didn't
it.
know what she was
You don't like that?
singing.
It's a good tune.
Adam Duritz does a good cover of that one.
He does.
Yeah. Would you like to live on brioche?
Brioche
It's lovely
is
this
pretty
time
good.
of year.
It's pretty good.
Is there a brioche place or it's just bread?
I'm not sure. It is tasty.
It is very
It's
tasty.
just off Malta. That's brioche.
Makes a wonderful French toast.
Yeah.
Scientists say they've made breakthroughs in their efforts to resurrect the extinct Tasmanian tiger.
Knock it off, scientists. See, we don't need that running around.
We've had this company in the news before, Colossal Biosciences, announced...
By the way, doesn't the name Colossal Biosciences sound kind of fake?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds like something from a Superman movie.
Yeah, they've announced
Lex Luthor, colossal bioscience.
its genome resurrection is about 99.9% complete.
Oh, we don't need this.
With 45 gaps, they are now working to close through additional sequencing.
That's where the mutations begin.
Yes.
That's where you get your mutant.
Have you seen one of these things?
The Tasmanian tiger?
This is the
Tasmanian tiger. He also shoots fire.
It's
It looked like hyenas, kind of.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a striped hyena. There's some.
It hasn't been that extinct that long, has it?
110-year-old preserved head of the extinct marsupial. So I don't know if
I was going to
this
say
one,
1910.
They were hunted. I think they were one of those critters that the farmers were bothered by them, so they had a bounty on them and they just wiped them out. But there was some movie made about this. Willem Dafoe about bringing back this. I think it's a beautiful animal. There are photographs of them, but it'll be amazing if they could bring it back.
Gotcha. So this wasn't a natural selection type thing. This was
they were hunted
into extinction.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going extinct.
What do you do though when something out there is just eating all your cattle?
Yeah. My uncle was called. He was a big game hunter. May he rest in peace. But he got called to a village in someplace in South Africa to get rid of some leopard or something that was destroying all their animals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they paid him quite a bit of money to do it, too. It was amazing.
Wow.
And then he stuffed it and had it in his living room. That was attractive.
Don't it look great?
Yeah.
It looks great.
Scared the bejesus out of me when I would go visit.
What was it?
It was some kind of leopard. I have a picture of it. Some kind of leopard or something that was...
I stuffed it.
Ugh, scared me to death.
Right.
It holds my drink trays now.
No, this says the Tasmanian tiger is technically a marsupial.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a... I
Oh,
guess
so it's in
not
the
related to the
koala
but
family.
it looks with the stripes. It looks like a tiger.
Hmm.
So I mean, I like bringing some of this stuff back, like the Mexican pizza at Taco Bell.
Yeah, I was glad they were able
that's
to
very different.
do a genome resurrection on that.
And by the way, genome resurrection again, like the word colossal, seems somewhat inappropriate, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Whatever you say, Tom.
Well, no, it just seems like an odd phrase. You don't hear the word resurrection except usually in religious contexts. But what else is happening, Christy?
Experts are warning travelers to think twice before using the hotel coffee maker.
Yeah, I never do.
According to dailypassport.com, coffee makers in hotel rooms are often hotbeds for pathogens since they're seldom clean and do not get hot enough to kill the germs they may be harboring.
Where is this from?
From Daily Passport. A 2015 study found that communal coffee machines can contain dozens of individual strains of potentially harmful bacteria.
We at the Raise a Ruckus Institute would like you to know that,
including those linked to gastrointestinal illnesses. The
2015 study?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, fellas.
Wake up. It's been a while.
Release it a
10
little
years.
sooner?
The website notes it's impossible to know what other hotel guests might have used the
I've been
machine
drinking that
for.
swill for 9 years.
I stopped after. Well, I never do it anyway. I got out of the coffee shop
Of course.
But yeah, we had the story about stewardesses allegedly cleaning their panties in the coffee makers.
Yeah.
Which probably got some guys to actually start making the coffee.
Oh, yeah.
It tastes a little nutty.
Oh, boy.
Maybe the pilot was in this room. Somebody teabagged.
Sheila.
Somebody teabagged the coffee machine. Do you ever use those, Christy?
Yes, I do, I'm afraid.
Isn't there a...
1 in 3 you're broken,
I usually
if not
rent-
more.
What are the cups called? What are the Keurig things?
Yes.
Don't they make one that is like the equivalent of the old VCR head cleaner?
Yes, they do. So you can clean the machine. Mm-hmm.
So I suppose you could take one of those with you.
Still.
Yeah.
Clean a machine. I don't know. Then it just tastes
I'm an
like
espresso
cleaner.
girl now. I like that.
Oh, an aristocrat.
Yet one more thing to make you hard to live with.
That's right. Harder to live with, just by...
Now, do you do the? Do you take the ice bag out of the? The plastic bag in the ice
bucket,
and then put that around the remote?
No.
Yeah, I have done that. Yes, that's a good hack.
Because they say that the most germs in a hotel room are in the on the remote control.
I've probably one of the healthier people here, and I don't worry about germs, Tom. You need germs in your body.
That's why your eye went bad.
It is true.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Yeah.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
Knocking into stuff.
Tell him, Tom.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not.
I'm
a
different. All you
germaphobe.
guys like. I hate room service. You guys like it.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence.
No, America loves room service.
No,
Okay.
it's awful.
Why
Go
do
down to the restaurant and live a little. Meet people.
Certainly don't want to go down to the restaurant.
That's where you
get the room service food.
If you're trying to convince me, you're barking up the wrong tree, pal.
And I hate eating. And then you've got pizza slice stains on your sheets, and
you don't
sit at the desk.
The desk is full of desk stuff. I don't. That's where my suitcase.
You don't get room service and then just throw the food around.
I mean, we're adults.
You're wasting it.
There's a bed for that. There's a bed for you.
Well, it depends. Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Yeah, that is.
But do you actually eat in bed with that stupid tray?
Yes.
No, I sit at the desk.
I sometimes sit in bed and read.
And I don't like sitting at the desk.
And of course, Tom, at the nicer hotels, they roll it in with a thing that folds up into a table.
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
No, still, no. If it's a nicer hotel, they'll have a nice restaurant.
But at the desk, sometimes the TV doesn't turn enough either. Do you notice that?
That does happen.
Yes.
God forbid you had to actually speak to the person you were in the hotel room with.
That doesn't happen very often.
Well, I know, Josh, these hookers don't have a lot to say, do they?
Well, remember, I'm not paying them for sex. I'm paying them to leave.
Not paying to eat.
Yeah,
that's right.
Josh, should we do a podcast with some hookers? Find out what it's.
I think it would be fascinating.
I'd like to know.
Yeah.
I'd have lots of questions.
I don't think you really want to know.
I think it's one of those things where it's going to be a lot more boring than you'd ever
Right.
imagine.
I think it's probably a lot more sanitary and everything. Like
a lot more businesslike. Than you think.
as you know.
Especially the higher end you go, I would think.
I have a question. Like, how did you pick your name?
Okay, yeah.
Might be funny. Might be funny answers.
We could probably get someone on the phone.
Why do you go with Trixie? Well, it's my mom's name.
Oh, you're honoring her, are you?
Little. See, you might find some interesting things.
I have no doubt.
I
want to read this new book by Gillian Anderson. Have you guys heard about this?
No.
In fact, I ordered it.
Is she the X Factor girl or
X-Files? Yeah,
X-Files?
she solicited all these anonymous letters about women's fantasies. Like, so women would write in with their most hidden desires and fantasies, and she published them all. She curated them all and then published them, and they're all anonymous. And even hers is in there, but it's anonymous, so you don't know which one is her.
Really?
But I was like, I'm ordering it. It's the synopsis is unbelievable. What some of these like vampire fantasies and all kinds of interesting.
Oh, so these aren't things that they actually did. It's just things.
It's what they would absolutely love to do more than anything. Yeah,
vampire fantasy.
I mean, just the examples were just so interesting. One old woman just wants to be kissed passionately one more time. That kind of thing.
That's
yeah,
sad.
yeah. Oh, I think it's wonderful. I really
It is wonderful.
Yeah. So I will read it and let you know.
All right. Kiss passionately in the mouth.
Well,
the butthole.
Just one time before I go.
I think Josh is mad.
No, I'm not.
They're just not talking to you anymore.
You know, life is.
That's right. Life's a bowl of cherries.
Bowl of oranges.
It's a cabaret.
I hope I didn't make anybody uncomfortable just now, and I certainly hope you're not uncomfortable in your daily routine. King of Segway.
What
here.
if my feet hurt?
Well, I've got.
Listen, tell that guy. What are you talking about, Josh? Help him. My feet hurt. Can't you hear him?
Well, not just your feet, my friend. What if your back hurts or your hips or your
My
knees?
back too.
You know how it affects your daily routine, that constant pain? Well, I ask you this. What kind of support is currently in your shoes?
No support.
Yeah. Or maybe it's that sad, thin liner that came with the shoes. Boy, you might as well have lasagna noodles in there. Well, I tell you what, go to orangeinsoles.com. They may be exactly what you need. If you work on your feet all day, you're putting stress on your body, and Orange Insoles offer a deep heel cup and arch support that's better to help support your body. They help give you better alignment, thus helping alleviate that discomfort. Think of a table. If it's wobbling, it doesn't have proper support. Your body is very similar. Everything starts from the ground up. Find the right fit for you in whatever shoe you wear with their insole quiz. So they're great for winter boots, work boots, sneakers. They have an insole for every shoe, and there's no cutting required. They're true to size when you order them. Go to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. Plus, Orange Insoles come with a 60-day We Want You to Be Happy guarantee. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better, do more.
Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
Did you know that COVID started in a hotel coffee machine?
I had heard that.
In China? Yeah, it's absolutely true. Coming up, Sexy Time with Allie Breen. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
It's time to rewrite the vacation rules. With Royal Caribbean, your family can look forward to just about anything. Break the thrill barrier, roaring down the tallest water slide in North America. Jump into breathtaking jungles and jaw-dropping coves. Vibe off the charts on our private island Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And end the day knowing things are just getting started. Because this isn't just any vacation. This is all the vacations. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Here we are, talking about Tasmanian devils and
the
Halloween.
Tasmanian tigers?
All sorts of things.
The possible resurrection of the genome to recreate the Tasmanian tiger.
Jurassic Park
Which is
stuff.
actually a marsupial, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like a tiger with straight. It's a beautiful creature, and there are none left on Earth.
That means it can hang by its tail, right?
Point like a toiger.
What is it? No, does marsupial? Do marsupials all have those pouches?
They have babies in
Yes.
pouches, I think, or babies in
Like kangaroos and
Yeah, I think the pouch is what makes
koala and
the marsupial. I
And then
believe.
what's the hanging by your tail? That's a
prehensile?
Prehensile tail.
It's a possum.
Oh, yeah, they can do that.
Yeah, they can. You ever seen that?
What?
A possum hanging by its tail.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Possums creep me out.
Possums are great for your yard. They eat a bunch of bugs that you don't want, and they're good for you. Good for the environment.
I think there are a lot of people who look like possums. You ever notice that?
Really?
Yeah.
Never noticed that.
A pointy
Interesting.
nose. And
Is that what you call hatchet face? I know that.
That's a narrow-headed person.
A whole different.
We had a guest in here once that a chick correctly pointed out had a hatchet face.
Oh,
yeah.
Tell all my secrets, will you?
No. It's okay. She's no longer around.
Well, there's half of it right there.
I'm sorry. Christy Lee is over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What's going on?
Let's see what is going on. Officials in the UK have issued Paddington Bear a real British passport.
Isn't that nice?
Rob Silva, co-producer of the upcoming film Paddington in Peru.
What if he turns out to be an international terrorist?
Isn't the Queen actually one of the Paddingtons? It's
when
really her?
For the Olympics, they did a thing with the Queen, and remember, she pulled out
her dildo.
No.
Oh.
Josh.
I'm remembering incorrectly.
No,
Don't get mad at me.
The Queen had her own marmalade, and it was really funny. But
Oh, that's right.
That really was Queen Elizabeth at the time.
Yes.
That was a sweet little video they made.
I love these movies. You never saw Paddington 2, did you, Chick? That's got a tremendous performance in it.
You ruined it for me. I can't watch it.
Okay.
It's all right.
Pretty great.
Rob Silva.
Hugh Grant is tremendous. I hope he's in the new one.
He was very good in
I thought he went to jail.
He did not go to jail.
Paddington did, yeah.
I thought they killed him off. The Hugh Grant character. Didn't Paddington maul him?
Yeah, that was quite a turn.
I'm not marmalade. Oh.
Rob Silva, co-producer of the film Paddington in Peru, which is coming out, explained, quote, "We wrote to the Home Office asking if we could get a replica, and they actually issued Paddington an official passport."
Well, that's
you
a
wouldn't
waste
think the
of
Home
resources.
Office would have... what? I'm
It's a
sorry.
waste of resources, and it's there are people out there waiting for real passports who have real business to conduct.
Well, and he went on to
Really?
say you wouldn't think the Home Office would have a sense of humor, but under official observations, they just listed him as Bear.
Oh.
Paddington in Peru scheduled to be released in the United Kingdom on November 8th and on January 17th in the United
You
States.
got to fly and see it early. You can't wait.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah.
Right
Why
up your
wouldn't they
alley.
release that around Christmas here? That's bull crap.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it seems odd.
You got to take your girls to London.
Oh.
See Paddington.
They've already been once.
Well, they want to go back, don't they?
Yeah. Let's get a second job. And
What if we all went for the Paddington premiere?
In November 8th. Well, that's coming up. We better make plans.
And Chicks always wanted to do the show from London.
Yep.
Cool thing would be
You wouldn't have to worry about bringing me back or nothing.
One way ticket.
Just stay right there.
go on the air at noon.
Yeah. And you could find a sugar mama Just a woman who just, you could be a kept man in London.
Oh, there you go.
Puttering in my garden. Oh, yes.
With your dogs.
Yes, my corgis.
Yes.
You're going to switch dogs and get corgis?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Wouldn't it? That's like a lot of paperwork, I think, getting a dog.
Worth it, though, right?
Relocated.
You're going to leave your dogs behind?
Not listening.
I am now see that officially concerned.
That's where I am, Josh. Sorry.
Can't leave the dogs behind.
Well, you can't.
Now, what fictional characters do you think we should issue passports for in this country?
Oh.
What fictional characters?
Garfield.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Garfield
Mickey Mouse.
should be able to
America
travel.
begins and ends with Mickey Mouse.
Absolutely. Yes. Bugs Bunny.
Bart Simpson.
Bunny.
Now we're talking questionable.
Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck.
Now, Bart would get into a lot of trouble overseas. You can't send him there.
That'd be fun.
Remember, he almost brought the world down going to Australia. Remember that? Bringing the frogs back?
Yeah.
Now, how about Ted?
Oh, Ted.
I forgot about Ted.
That's a very funny movie. Have you seen that?
A great new series, too.
I've seen the first one. I haven't seen
It's
any
really
other
funny.
ones.
It's my concern with that is the same that the Yoda thing is for Star Wars. When he decided to just use the same voice for Ted that he uses for
Peter Griffin, it's close.
Peter
It's
Griffin,
real close.
That is a little,
It bothers me.
You get over it, though.
Big
yeah.
time.
So funny.
Yeah,
I
the
disagree.
jokes are great though, so it's certainly well worth it. Christy, what else you got over there?
A Taylor Swift cruise will set sail for the first time this week.
Really?
God, I'm glad I'm not on this ship. The Swift-themed cruise from Royal Caribbean left the
Don't call it a Swift boat.
port of Miami
might get political.
and will make stops in Nassau as well
Anyone
as the
get
cruise
that? I'm
lines.
Yeah, John Kerry jokes.
Yeah, Swift boats.
You don't get a lot of those.
No, you don't.
Oh.
You don't get nearly nom humor like you used to. Yeah.
Not a lot of John Kerry yucks.
It will make stops in Nassau as well as the cruise line's private island in the Bahamas, Coco Cay. The Sailing Swifties are calling themselves the In My Cruise Era, the Taylor Fans Cruise Group.
It'll be fun.
You know what I say? Man the torpedo.
Some of the planned events, Josh, include
Josh, you don't have little
friendship
girls.
bracelet swapping.
That's a joke.
Taylor trivia, dance parties, karaoke, a shipwide scavenger hunt,
In this room, I'm probably the most tolerant when it comes to this kind of stuff.
a door decorating contest, and nightly era outfit themes. Guests also received swag bags with Swift-themed goodies in it.
It's a smart idea. They're going to sell this thing out.
Oh, it's probably already, I'm sure it's sold out.
I
Yeah.
would go.
$1,500 for double occupancy rooms.
So it's cheaper than a ticket to see Taylor Swift.
It is, you're right.
She's doing the final legs of the Eras tour right now. Just got a couple more weeks, I believe.
Yep.
They should have called it a cruise. Wait a minute, let me get a Sailor's version, like her whole incredible Taylor's versions of all her albums. What an amazing move that has been for her. I don't think anyone's ever been able to pull something like that off.
She's a
as
smart
successfully.
girl.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be fun. Those kids will all have a great time.
Yep.
You mean those middle-aged divorcees trying to find some sort of youth?
Now,
It was either this or plastic surgery.
It's a potential meet cute, Josh. Potential meet cute.
I'm not interested in talking to you about those.
Now, this is all your fault anyway, him saying meet cute.
I did not introduce him to that.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to.
I don't believe
Oh, that's fine.
You know, they're making is it officially a Hallmark movie with the Kansas City Chiefs? With the love story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a Christmas
Mom,
movie.
yeah, Kelsey's mom.
Okay. It's
Mama
all,
Kelsey's
it's
in
all
it.
coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Fred Warner, linebacker for the San Francisco 49ers. Abercrombie has the new suits you need, plus all the collared shirts to go with them. The Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit is the only suit you'll ever need for any occasion. Available in slim, classic, and athletic. Pair with a collared classic. Go with a soft, easy-to-wear sweater polo or a comfortable long-sleeve shirt. With so many different fits and fabrics, you can make a look that's completely your own. Add the Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit and new collared shirts to every occasion this season. Shop online or in store.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Jessica Holzman joins us.
Hey.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
At the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair, there's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much. Christy Lee.
Yes, Tom Griswold.
One eyeball yesterday operated on.
Yes, sir.
The next one coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon you'll be glasses free. But for those watching on YouTube, you only have glass in the side of the irregular eye, if you will.
Yeah. Are you going to go without glasses once it's all done?
Probably not. I'll probably just put frames on. No one will know the difference, whether there's lenses in them or not.
I think it'd throw me off if you didn't have glasses on.
I know. It's going to throw me off, too. We'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But we'll
I've
see.
had glasses since I was 2.
2 years old.
2.
Aw.
Yeah, I know. I was a cute 2.
So sweet.
You should wear them without the lenses. You can't even tell. Actually.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. And
Why
it'd be
not?
cheaper, right? I would have to spend money to
Just get the frames.
Yeah, but if you're riding your bike, you can still get bugs in your eyes.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No, because then I would be wearing off-the-rack sunglasses.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
That I'm excited about.
What if you're riding your bike at night?
I don't ride my bike at night.
Bugs in your eyes, I'm telling you right now.
You ride your bike at night?
Sure.
You do? Do you have lights all over it?
I got a couple flasher lights. And
Boy, I bet it looks like a Disney parade float. Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing.
Flasher light technology is really, it's great now. you buy all these little clip-on flasher lights.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I put them on my hat. They fit in the bill of my hat on the back.
Glad you're happy.
Flasher lights.
I wasn't able to drive this morning, so Jeff Oskey brought me to work. And
Oh.
when he picked me up, there's Tron Man that runs every morning down the path in front of my house. I call him Tron Man because it's got that green vest on that lights up front and back.
Good
It's
for him.
so
Smart
cool.
guy.
Yeah, it's very cool.
As opposed to the moron with the black bicycle with no reflectors on it that rides down the freeway over here all the time.
On the freeway?
And on whatever that, it's almost a freeway. The divided highway here. I keep trying to hit him and I keep missing.
Well, you should buy him some flasher lights. Stop
He
him
wouldn't.
next
He's
time.
a thief. I'm sure he just.
Oh, yeah.
He's out
He's got a whole backstory. for it.
He's out there.
He's
riding.
out looking, casing houses.
I saw him go into the apartment complex
There
over
it
there,
is.
which is already a den of sin.
Oh,
Maybe they could add sidewalks.
Maybe
to
he
these
works
busy roads.
really hard all night long and doesn't have enough money for a car, so he rides his bike.
Yeah, I'm sure that he can get a reflector. It's
Ah.
about $1. Let's move on here, Christy. I'm sorry.
I
what
have
you
an
got?
interesting story here. I don't know if you saw
We'll be
this.
the judge of that.
Yeah, you're right, because you didn't give it to me, so you will judge it. Federal regulators are giving a strong push to electric-powered air taxis by issuing a final rule for operating the aircraft and how pilots will be trained to fly them. The head of the FAA, Mike Whitaker, said the rule recognizes air taxis as an entirely new type of aircraft that will soon join airplanes and helicopters in the sky. These air taxis take off and land vertically, and they fly, though, like fixed-wing planes. Many companies are working on getting them to market, but they had been held back by the lack of clarity over regulations which govern their use. Now those regulations have been put in place. So look for your air taxi soon.
Wow, that's scary. That is scary.
Let's make sure these driverless cars, let's give those a few years first.
Before we do air
Yeah,
taxis?
let's make sure we perfect that.
Then it'll be driverless air taxis.
Yeah.
Then we're in the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know. I mean,
Would you get in an air taxi?
They're essentially large drones, right?
Yeah, essentially. But they have pilots on them. Yeah.
I'm not in that much of a hurry. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
But how much would it cost? I mean, you're only...
Well, in the beginning, it'll be expensive, but like everything else, in 50 years, it'll probably be commonplace.
Yeah, I guess.
Then you got to worry about your air taxi running into the air delivery that Amazon is going to, drop your sheets off at your house, whatever people can't wait 5 minutes to have.
That's right, sons of bitches. Everything's going so fast.
From the sky.
No,
Lord.
some of the stuff.
Look at this television
I can
picture.
understand.
I can't believe it.
I mean, usually they talk about pharmacies delivering. That would be. I could see that could be important.
Right.
A pharmacy could have a delivery via air and drop it. That makes sense. But I got my new Allen wrench set. Thank God
on my head.
I got that. Thank God I got that in an hour.
Well, yeah, but it used to be you would get it in an hour. You would get out of your house and go to a store and get it.
Yes.
So the immediacy thing isn't much of an argument. It's
It's the same thing as eating in your hotel room.
You're going to love this story. The Ann Arbor, Michigan City Council has approved an ordinance that grants workers the right to sit down on the job. The ordinance requires manufacturers, retail stores, laundromats, hotels, restaurants, hairdressers, barbers, and skincare professionals to let workers sit down as long as it doesn't interfere with their duties. They had to have a law for this?
Where's this?
In Ann Arbor, Michigan.
What boss wants you to...
But do you want a hairdresser who's going to sit?
I'm just saying, a number of states have similar laws, including California, Florida,
I can't
and
do
Wisconsin.
your head, but I can do your pubes.
Yeah.
Since I'm
First
down
of
here.
its kind in Michigan. Yeah, I guess people were complaining because they had to stand up.
Yeah, well, they're fat.
Sometimes they sit when you're getting your hair washed or you're under the dryer. They can chill out for a while, but
For girls, that is different, I guess.
yeah.
I imagine for some jobs, standing is required.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you like it when your server sits down with you when you're having?
I would rather kill myself. Don't bring me any food. Just bring me a revolver.
It depends. I don't mind it.
Really? I don't mind it. It's kind of
You
friendly.
want to cozy up? You like that?
Yeah, so long as it doesn't turn into a long conversation. If it's just...
But it always does.
I've had it where they're just a good server.
Oh,
and
yeah?
Just getting down, yeah.
Yeah, how you doing? What do you, yeah. I knew it would bother you. How did I know that?
That's weird. That's odd that it bothers you. I mean, everyone understands why it bothers me, but you preach this talking with anyone. And making friends, poor Uber drivers are accosted by you.
No, but I mean, it's one but sliding into the booth with you.
Well, that doesn't often happen.
No.
I mean, it happened to me. It happened to me and Josh, actually. But
oh, did it really?
But that was That was the case where I didn't care for it because she was
overly friendly.
Yes, and didn't know us. You know what I'm saying?
I did the same thing to me and my daughter like a couple days before. Mm-hmm. It was wild.
Now, you have a booth in your kitchen, right, Josh?
Yeah.
Lately, I've become kind of anti-booth.
Yes.
Do you sit too straight up? Is that why you don't like it?
No, I prefer the table to the booth.
Well, there's a table at a booth.
No, but I mean with chairs.
Pushing chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like that person behind you, whether they're moving or talking loud or the kids kind of reaching over. And that's
at the booth?
Yeah.
A lot of servers will not give you, or hostesses will not give you a booth buffer, and they should.
Yeah, and then as Mr. Oskey pointed out, finding a restaurant that has tables that have more than 4 seats, if you have a family, has become more and more difficult. I understand the situation, but then they have to have that parade of disaffected waiters coming out trying to put 2 tables together all pissed. I'm not getting paid for this. Am I overreacting?
Oh,
no. Honey?
Yeah. But do you still like the booth?
At my house? No,
I mean when you go out to a restaurant.
I typically get a table.
Yeah, there are a lot of rules with you when you go out eating. Yeah,
and I never win. The other day I went to, I got there. We took 2 cars. I got there and they were already outside, which I hate. Bees.
It's bee season right now.
Wind. Mm-hmm. Cold air blowing.
Here's what you do: you make her pay. If that's how you have to dine.
Did you stay there and did you tough it out? Or
I toughed it out.
If that's how you have to dine, it's you're buying this meal.
Well, where do you think?
It was freezing that day. Like 54 degrees. And,
or you go, hey, we're eating inside. We break up. You choose.
And there was
Put your foot down.
And we were right underneath the speaker that was blasting some crappy music.
Yeah,
it was awful.
Did you let her know?
In my own way.
Okay.
Just
like by doing it here and hoping one of her friends tells me. That always works out good.
Healthy communication.
No, in general, I hate eating outside.
I do
too.
My husband does too. He does not like it at all.
Women love it.
I know.
No, they don't. Not all of them.
You don't like it?
I hate it.
I don't mind
Pollen,
it.
bugs. Ugh.
Yeah, right now it is the bee season.
I have a little fan thing you can take that spins around to keep the bugs off your table. If you'd like me to bring you one.
I'd rather
one of those little whipper deals.
Yeah,
I'd rather just.
Mine looks like a little
eat.
Eiffel Tower, and it's got the little
okay.
blades on it, like a helicopter.
Oh, cool.
How about a bug zapper? So they land. At least it's entertaining.
I just bring frogs with me.
Yeah, that works.
I always have 6 frogs on the table.
Coming up,
Go get them, boys.
It's going to be sexy time with Allie Breen. Right now, I want to tell you that Christy Lee is sitting with one glass in her eyeball. Wait a minute. No, with one.
What?
with, never mind. She's sitting at the Silac Insurance Company news desk. What is this all about? Well, it's about giving you peace of mind, because if you think about retirement down the road, you're probably not going to get that gold watch. You're probably not going to keep getting paid by the boss just because he liked your years of service. Not going to happen. Social Security probably not going to cut it, if it even exists. So here's the thing to do. Check out something called an annuity. Who are the experts in annuities? Well, everyone knows that's the Silac Insurance Company. What is an annuity? Well, it's a way to keep getting paid. And to find out all the details, see if you qualify, see if any restrictions would apply to you by going to SilacINS.com. Wouldn't it be nice to have that check coming in every month? And Silac, by the way, to make it easy for you, they have a special video posted at BobandTom.com starring Chick McGee. It's award-winning, you know. Mm-hmm. Or just go to SilacINS.com to see what I'm talking about. The Silac Insurance Company. Get those payments on a regular basis. And maybe you're not ready to retire now, but it's a lot easier to go through life knowing when the time comes, you're going to be all set. So find out what I'm talking about. Look into what an annuity is. And check out the experts in annuities, Silac Insurance. Coming up, Sexy Time with Allie Breen. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Whether it's a movie night or just midday, Skinny Pop is a salty snack that keeps on giving. Made with just 3 simple ingredients for an irresistibly delicious taste and a large serving size that lasts. Deliciously popped, perfectly salted. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason. Shop Skinny Pop now.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's that time of the week. We help with your love problems. Am I right, Tom?
I don't know if help is the word.
No, it's not help. We
attempt to help.
Most often make them worse.
Yeah.
Irritate them. We pick at it. We're the scabs of love. We pick at. Don't you think?
Yeah, in a way. We're trying to help. And when we do that, we check in with the lovely Allie Breen in New York City. Hi, there's Allie. Right?
Hi, how are you?
Hi there.
Oh, my gosh.
What?
You guys, I got kitties, and they won't leave these cords alone.
Little kitty cat. Little guy.
My gosh,
she's all caught.
What a wise move this is.
Awesome.
Do you have more than one?
Full crazy cat lady. There's 2 of them. The other one's probably going to pop up in a minute, too. They're crazy.
That's a good idea to get 2. It is.
Yeah, I think so. Exactly. If I'm away for a weekend, I can actually leave them for 2 nights. Otherwise, I'll have a friend stay.
That's great.
What are their names?
It's Hux and Welly.
Oh.
Hux and Welly?
Yeah,
it seems British. Welly's a booze, right? In England, I think. A Welly?
It's Orwell and Huxley.
Oh, Hux.
Some favorite
yes,
authors?
Exactly.
H-U-X.
Yep.
What do you think she said?
Never mind.
Oh, yeah. There are some rhymes there.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Just leave your window open. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh. Check.
What?
Allie Breen joins us. Allibreen. I don't spell the names of all of our guests. I spell it for Allie because if you want to find her on social media, that's how you do it. If you want to find her on OnlyFans, it's Allib. By the way, just a quick OnlyFans update. Anything interesting out there going on in your page?
No, I have to step it up because I haven't thought of anything too creative. So this week, look for something good this week. I'm going to be putting some work in it.
Just don't overdo it. Don't overthink it.
Yeah, I know.
Boobs and butt.
That's it. Keep it simple.
Yep.
Show the kitty again.
There you go.
Exactly. Here's the other one. He's up here too.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh,
so cute.
These
guys are
very sweet.
They're adorable.
They
really are.
What a world we're living in. People are allowed to own cats. What the hell's going on?
I see. Now, Allie, before we get to the letters, we had an interesting news story in which some so-called sexpert suggested that maybe being too adventurous in the bedroom could actually be harming one's sex life. And this particular doctor was saying to make a list and sit across from your partner and go through kind of a checklist of what you would and wouldn't like to do.
Oh my God, nothing like making sex a chore.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's like a to-do list of kinky stuff.
And she said that you're supposed to put the easy things first. So you don't start with something crazy.
All right, so no butt stuff till the end.
Well, we can,
that's an easy way to remember it.
Yeah.
Save it for the end.
Yeah. You don't mention, hey, how about you and your sister? Stuff like that. Yeah, you want to ease that in.
Oh, you get so.
It seems completely ridiculous and very not romantic. But we are here to help
Make a
people
list
with
of any kind.
with romance.
It's bad.
And we have
Yeah.
your letters. What have we got?
Dear Allie, I've been dating a girl I like. We have had sex a few times, but only the last time with the lights on. And I saw that she has a guy's name tattooed on her lower back. It's not even her last ex, but someone before that. She said she used to be a little wild and now she doesn't have the money to remove it. Should I try to offer to help her pay or just stare at this name every time we have sex for the rest of my life?
You could do either, and but don't worry about it. She's with you now.
I'm sorry. And where was the tattoo?
Lower back.
Yeah, she's with
tells
you.
Tells you something.
Well, it's
I mean,
nice he's planning on being with her for the rest of his life.
People
that
have
was
sex in non-missionary positions, Tom.
Precisely. That's
Thank
what
you.
That's a little. You learn something there. Now,
very good.
Pat Godwin, you're the guy that's had names tattooed on.
Yeah.
But you had him covered up.
Covered up, yeah.
Yeah, but you had yours covered up, just a big blob.
Yeah, it's like a bat signal now. Something
Yeah,
goofy
yeah.
and stupid.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah, a
think?
guy can do that. A girl, that's a hard one.
Well-
a bat signal or a blob doesn't work.
Does it say what the name is? I was half listening. I apologize.
Doesn't say what the name
No.
is.
Say, huh?
Why would that matter?
Because you could maybe change it into something depending on what it
Yeah.
was.
Add a letter.
Yeah, or
Take a letter away.
I was hoping
Yeah.
there'd be some fun ethnic
True.
joke.
yeah, out of me because that's what I do.
Do you and Jamal still speak?
Jamie, that's cute.
Well, see, in Pat's case, this is true, right,
Yeah.
Mike? I'm going to get this right. You had the name Kim tattooed on your...
Yeah, my left shoulder.
And then you ended up with another woman named...
Kim.
And then you ended up with another one eventually named...
Kim.
There
Yeah.
might have been-
I didn't
money.
have to. I
A lot
didn't
of
have-
Kim.
I did
Yeah.
not have to cover it up.
No, you didn't.
But imagine if I had Kim on my shoulder when I first hooked up with my ex-wife. You
Yeah,
know,
she would have been
she
freaked
would've-
out.
Whoa, that's a little freaky.
Yeah. Hey, slow down, pal.
Yeah, I like you.
And
but-
ironically, none of them Asian.
That's true. Yeah. dude.
Yeah, those are first names. He doesn't have a Korean fetish.
I don't know. What do you think, Allie? I mean,
I don't know that I would care if it was when they were having sex. I guess the weirder part is if it's visible, if they're out like with friends at a pool or a beach or something, constantly having to explain your wife having someone else's name on their lower back.
If he loves her
But-
that much, just help her pay to get it
If
taken
she
off.
really wants it done.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
give me what's the ballpark on that?
I don't know, but still.
It used to be expensive. I think it's coming down, but
It's like half
or
a
change it
half a
into-
thousand, I would think.
Or at least
Really?
wait,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to remove them, sure.
Like wait till you've dated at least a year, so you're
Yeah.
kind of in it. You
Worry
know,
about it
'Cause
after
if you
that.
pay
That's a good
for it
point.
and then she bounces, it sucks.
yeah, maybe she's just dating whoever will help her remove it before she becomes
Right.
serious about somebody.
Like, I need this removed and a boob job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we're good.
Yeah, that's a great question. Okay, I just Googled this. This says for $175 they can remove a small one.
Oh, that sounds
Oh.
really cheap.
I mean, that's probably
Yeah.
tiny.
Oh,
yeah,
is it-
maybe like the wedding ring or
Per
something.
session?
This may be involve skin grafts and removal. And
Yeah, I
Pat,
feel like
Pat
lower
has
back
a
is
box
pretty
cutter?
visible usually.
Pat and I in Louisville were talking to a tattoo removal lady. Remember what she said? The
Yeah,
most
just-
painful one to take off
Wedding
the
ring.
ring.
was
the
the wedding
thing, yeah.
ring tattoos.
It was the most popular, too, to have taken.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
okay. Well, we haven't answered the question, but it's a
No,
great,
Josh
it is a
answered
great
it.
question.
It's, try not to let it bother
right.
you, but she's with you. You guys are
Yeah.
together now.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Don't.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that it's odd, but yeah, if you can.
If she yells his name out, then it's a whole other problem. But as long as it's just a tattoo.
Yeah, if you hear her
then-
whispering to him on a phone call late at night, then you might have a problem.
Yeah. People have
then
pasts.
invest
Okay.
in it.
Maybe ask a few questions and then go as him for Halloween.
Don't listen to
You
Tom.
could go the psychotic route, yeah.
I'm Steve tonight.
Really explain that one.
Okay, let's move on. Allie Breen is our guest, and the show is called Sexy Time. What do we got?
Dear Allie, I've been married for 3 years and I moved in with my fiance just before the wedding. He handles everything and always has as far as expenses. And I just found out that the house we've been living in that he said he owns, he actually rents. how mad should I be about this? And if he can lie about this, how far can he go? I feel like I could actually show up on Dateline with this guy, possibly.
God.
Wait a
And you're
minute.
engaged to him?
Yeah.
You think he's going to kill you? Am I hearing this correctly?
That's what she's
I
saying.
guess she's saying if he would lie about something so big, why wouldn't he go further? But that's a big jump.
Well, this isn't as bad as the one you had before where the guy claimed he owned a house and it was his parents' house.
Yeah, that one was
And they were still
amazing.
living in it.
I think this one's worse, actually.
You do?
Because he was just bringing like one night stands over to that one, I think.
Yeah.
This is like, he married this person on this lie.
I don't like to do this.
They are married?
No, they're engaged.
Okay.
Are they engaged or married?
No, it says I've been married for 3 years, but she moved in just before the wedding.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So he's been lying to his
for
wife.
3 years he's been lying about this.
I'd like to know if he's actually been lying or if you. Yeah. I mean, is there a chance he just keeps referring to it as my house and I bought this house and I pay instead of
You assuming?
Yeah. He's not really trying to be nefarious.
Maybe
here.
it's rent to own.
Does he say I have a
He should
mortgage
say that,
payment?
yeah.
Yeah.
But for you to jump to, am I going to end up on Dateline? I know you're being silly, but
man,
And he's still paying for everything, right?
Yeah, so what are you
I mean,
bitching
yeah,
about?
that is the thing. Exactly.
Yeah, hey, come on.
Right?
Right. Maybe she's planning on killing him if she's looking for an inheritance.
Who started-
She's
where did all
the
this
one who's
killing
like,
start?
Hey, this rental isn't
I don't
gonna
care
do
how
me
it happens.
any
I just want somebody dead. That's all.
I just want the
That might be
house.
me. I watch a lot of crime TV.
Okay, well,
yeah, I mean, ask him about it or something. What are you writing us for?
Yeah.
That
we
should
should
be our answer
start
to
getting
everything.
hostile.
Right.
Hey, who told you to ask us questions?
Don't
We have
listen
no
to
letters
Tom.
this week. Why?
Allie Breen is our guest.
Don't
Allie is
listen to Tom, and why are you writing us for?
Allie is a fine stand-up comedian, and she's also the woman behind Sexy Time. You can find her on OnlyFans, ALLIB, and you'll find her on social media, ALLIBREEN, of the Massachusetts Brains. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, good. How's you have a sister, right?
I do. She's good. She just came and brought me the cats. She and my niece.
Oh.
So, yeah, and we saw some shows. It was fun.
Now, do you still have the condo in Kissimmee?
They sold that.
No, sold. It's gone. But I've been looking to get something else, so I will do that at some point. Hopefully this winter.
And knowing you,
Yeah,
it'll probably be
good time to get out there.
either Paris or Tokyo.
That would be nice.
Live it up, Allie.
Every week, Allie calls us like, is she going to be home or is she going to be in some exotic port riding horses in California?
I love it.
Look for a place in Tahiti.
Let's get to another letter.
Dear Allie, I was on a date in a nice restaurant, and the guy who took me out found a hair in his food halfway through dinner, more towards the end. He was perfectly nice about it, and they were too. They comped the meal, but I'm 99% sure he put that there himself.
No kidding.
Josh.
Oof. Should I confront him, give him another few shots, and see if he behaves strangely, or just ghost him right now?
Give him another shot because he'll do it again. If he did it once, he'll do
If
it
you're
again.
not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Or
really
he'll find something
awful.
else. Exactly.
If he did do it.
Wait a minute, you're not
leave.
sure he did that? You're just the lady.
Yeah.
99%.
I wonder why she thinks he.
I don't know.
Yeah, did she see him do like a move or something? I don't know why. She didn't say why she thinks that, but
If he,
I don't think you need to
Interesting.
ghost him unless you already know that there are other reasons why you're not interested in him.
Yeah.
Well, don't even ghost him then. Just go, hey, I'm not interested.
She already has the ick factor. He's not coming back.
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah,
Yeah. It's
that's
hard
true.
to
If
come
you
back.
already think that someone could do that, then you're like,
Yeah, you might just not like this guy very much.
But I mean, the possibility does exist that he did have it wasn't his.
there could have been
Yes.
a cook in the back with the red curly hair, also. Maybe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
if
he
it's-
would
Well,
do it
it'd be
again.
truly
if
psycho
it's
is
if
if
it's
he
a red
brought in a
curly
different hair.
if it's a red curly hair and he's got red curly hair, leave. Yeah, odds are okay. All right. Once again, Allie Breen is our guest. It is Sexy Time. What else have we got?
Dear Allie, my husband has a friend who just got divorced, and the ex-wife keeps asking my husband to do things for her now that her husband would have done. My husband's too nice to say no, so she's basically made him her own free personal handyman. When can I step in and say enough's enough? It's been 3 months.
I don't know. For some reason, the 3 months struck me as funny because it doesn't seem that long.
No.
It's been 7 whole days.
She just lost her husband.
Wait a minute.
right?
Read the first sentence again,
Hi,
Allie.
kitties. The kitties are playing
My
with the
God, my
camera.
cat, sorry, keeps messing up my phone. Okay.
Leave the window open. What did I say?
What was the beginning again?
My husband has a friend who just got divorced, and the ex-wife keeps asking my husband to do things for her.
divorce.
So she's making
Okay,
Not
yeah,
dead.
right,
Nobody's
yeah.
dead. Why do we want to kill everybody?
No,
on
that's
today's
what
show?
when Christy
But
said
there's
that,
a
I
big
thought,
difference.
yeah, if the guy had died,
Yeah,
and
then
the widow,
she's-
sure, help her out.
But if she's divorced, that's
Yeah, after a while,
yeah,
it's
you
time to
need
get a handyman of your
But
own.
is 3 months
Yeah.
too long?
Yes.
Yes.
I think you could do something once, and then it's like,
Oh,
okay.
is it a major divorce?
But what's he helping her with? Oh, change my light bulbs.
And what's the
Like,
what is the relationship again? I'm still slow.
His friend.
He goes over there to take out the garbage and bang her. That's all.
Pretty much.
Yeah, is that? Thank you, Chick.
Normal
I'm
task.
kind of wondering. Is
Right.
that what?
That's
is,
her.
Well, that's what this paranoid writer is wondering.
She's thinking that's the woman's motive.
Yeah, I think you're
Eventually, probably.
Let
Yeah.
your husband be a nice guy.
Yeah, but I mean, being a nice guy for 3 months, and all of a sudden, every
Yeah.
He could be
Tuesday.
a nice guy for 5 years. It's his good friend.
His good friend's ex-wife?
Yeah, his good friend's ex-wife.
No, even in my
and
landmine,
Allie,
in my minefield of relationship, I would help one of them if they asked.
Sure, me too. But I mean, after a while, it starts to sound like there's something. Is that the subtext,
exactly
if you will, of
it.
this, that she thinks that this guy's banging her?
Yeah, well, no, I don't even know if it's that, but just the fact that the wife feels comfortable enough to keep calling him so frequently.
And
as
again,
if it's
I don't
her
trust
personal.
this lady.
I don't
It
know.
could
if
be
it's
once every 2 weeks.
Not
Not a big
Still
deal.
a lot. I don't have that many projects going
just
on,
don't.
I guess.
It's true. I don't know when I really need a man to come help me with anything. So she might be.
I don't
making
need him to
stuff
put up
up.
those
This might be a
pictures this
valid
week. I'm
concern.
flowing.
Right. This woman loves to be loved. She wants to be
It is like a
wanted.
very kind of 60s idea. Like, I'm divorced. I need a big, strong man to come help me do some stuff.
Yeah.
Like, when does that really happen?
Okay.
The lady's lonely and heartbroken. What do you want?
Yeah, she wants
Well,
to
then
bang her
it's the
friend's
banging
husband.
thing.
I don't. You cynical, jaded.
You forgot childish.
Wait, squeeze in one more letter, Allie.
Dear Allie, my best friend and her husband double date with me and my husband all the time. She just told me she's been having an affair, and she asked if she can use me as an alibi. I was fine with it, but then she took me out to dinner to take a bunch of alibi pictures for her to use of us hanging out.
Oh, this is elaborate. All right.
She asked me not to tell my husband about this, but I don't know what to do. Should I? I feel
this
like
is going to end up on Dateline.
Yeah.
If she wants
At last,
pictures,
someone's getting killed. At
if
last.
she wants pictures, it's for the trial.
Don't tell your husband. There's a happy medium here. Do not tell anybody about this, but tell her you will no longer be party to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that she'll get you in trouble with your husband. That's
Yeah,
weird.
exactly.
Like, don't bring you in it.
Just end it and yeah.
and leave it alone.
Yes.
Another no-win.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks,
Yeah,
Allie.
that's a tough situation.
Again, Allie
Thanks,
Breen is on
guys.
OnlyFans, ALLIB. And Allie Breen can be found on social media platforms all over the place. ALLIBREEN with your love troubles. We'd love to help you. Are you working this weekend?
Yes, I should be on Fox on Neil Cavuto on Thursday, actually. And then this weekend I'm at Eastville and then the comic strip and then Gotham.
All right.
Do you guys have anything
Yeah.
to talk about on these news shows?
I know, there's not much going on. It's
Man, oh man.
light news cycle.
That's funny.
Thanks, Allie.
Thanks, guys.
Always
Bye,
appreciated.
Let me tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system. You know, the problem with old-school home security systems was once someone's already inside your home, that's when they help. Well, Simply Safe Home Security is changing all that with their brand-new Active Guard outdoor protection. It's the only home security designed to prevent crimes before they happen. With Active Guard, Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents keep a close watch over your property and actually stop crimes before they happen. Cameras use advanced AI to tell the difference between friendly faces like family and neighbors and potential threats, alerting agents to suspicious individuals before they get close to your home. The agents can talk directly to the intruder, sound a loud siren, flashlights, even call the police. While other systems only react after a break-in, Simply Safe combines live monitoring and proactive protection both outside and inside your home. That's why I get peace of mind and trust Simply Safe to patrol my compound and keep all of my stuff safe every day. Protect your home with 50% off A new Simply Safe system plus a free indoor security camera. When you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring, just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. I'll remind everybody that we had a winner in our Pigskin Picks competition. Eric Stewart from LaBelle, Missouri, won a $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers. By the way, you could win one this week. All you got to do is go to bobandtom.com/contest and make your picks. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom. How are you?
Good.
It's time for...
Ready to do our history lesson?
Take a look back.
I suppose.
Are you ready? Today, any idea about what number?
No, I'm going to have to...
October 23rd. There you go.
Let's see now.
Okay, yeah, let's take a look.
Let's see. Oh, this is exciting. Happy birthday to... I'll do this to you, Christy.
Estelle Getty.
Estelle Getty.
1869.
That was a good guess, I thought.
She wasn't born in 1869.
John Heisman.
From the Heisman Trophy fame?
Nope, from the Heisman Trophy.
Oh.
You know what that's for?
A football player.
What football player?
Wide receiver.
No.
Running back.
Technically the most outstanding
Running
player
back.
in college football.
Right.
However, it most often goes to the quarterback. So
Running back, quarterback.
Yeah.
Born on this date in 1869, going way back.
So he must have been a very good ball player.
I think he was rich and endowed. And
Okay.
Touchdown club.
Happy birthday, Johnny Carson.
Oh.
Sadly died when he took the Slauson cut off his Slauson.
When I
and
was
bled to
watching the IU Nebraska game on Saturday, Johnny Carson does the voiceover for the University of Nebraska.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's really cool.
That is cool.
So I was there, and I thought, what? Is that Johnny? And yeah, it was him talking about Nebraska and how great it is.
Wow. And both, Carson and Cavett, both from Nebraska,
Yep.
is that right?
Yep.
Born on this date in 1940, Pele.
Oh, the soccer player?
Yeah, of course.
Number 10 of the New York Cosmos.
Is, what other athletes have the one name thing going?
Beckham? Would you count that?
No.
Bend it like Beckham? No.
A lot of people call him. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly recognizable, but I don't think he just got,
I mean, a musical artist, you've got Pink.
Cher.
Sting.
I think it's more often in soccer one name instead of football or baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, very good, Ace. Very good. Happy birthday, 1942, Michael Crichton.
A fine author.
Very good writer.
Guy that wrote Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few times I think it's safe to say the movies are better than the books. You want to disagree with me, Josh?
A couple of his books are much better than the movies, but
I haven't read Jurassic Park. My kids loved it.
1959, happy birthday, Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, he's coming.
He's on tour. He's on
yeah.
tour.
You
They've
can
already,
say that for the next year.
Yeah.
they've already announced the tour. And by the way, Weird Al has a great band. He said the same band forever, and his live show is terrific. And you may not think it's going to be, but it's great.
Let's see him on tour. That's awesome.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Ryan Reynolds, the famous.
Chick.
Is he a gin? He's the gin guy? Is he
Like aviation gin?
Aviation, yeah. Okay.
Boy, I did not like Deadpool and Wolverine. I
You
tried.
didn't?
I wanted to. It's like walking into the middle of a play. There's so much going on. You just, it was overwhelming.
Now, this is a good one. 1933, who and his gang robbed the Central National Bank in Greencastle, Indiana, and took $75,000. 1933. Who was it?
Dillinger?
Got to be Dillinger.
John Dillinger. His gang the Crips. And
Dillinger's,
Were they red or blue?
Dillinger's Den is what they called them.
And
I totally just made that up.
There's a famous photograph of Dillinger. There's that whole rumor that Dillinger was extraordinarily well endowed, Arnold Palmer-esque, if you will.
And they took his
put it in
member off.
contemporary terms. But there's a photograph, and it's not his male member that is sticking up like that. If you've ever seen the photograph,
it's like he's covered in a sheet.
yeah.
What's sticking up then?
I'm not sure, but it's not the
okay.
authorities say. 1941, what movie did Walt Disney release?
41?
41.
Cinderella.
Snow White.
I'll give you a hint. Flight is important.
Dumbo?
Dumbo. Well, you thought...
You go watch Dumbo and tell me you don't cry and get back to me. Oh, good Lord.
Sweet.
They have her chained up and she's reaching through the bars with her trunk.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, but she gets back at the guy when she flies over his car.
Yeah, she sure does.
Yeah. You think a crow can nail it.
Yeah, he rused the day he bought a convertible.
Yeah. That one scene where she tramples those 4 dwarfs to death.
Well,
there were 11.
They were taunting her.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
They were dressed as mice. Isn't that the old Mary Tyler Moore?
Is that right?
Yeah.
This is a tough one, but I'll give it to you anyway, Chick. I don't know. You'll probably get this, actually. They were down 30-7 at the end of the third quarter in the year 2000. They rallied to beat the Miami Dolphins 37-40 in overtime. It was known as the Monday Night Miracle. Once again, the year 2000.
Who was ahead? 30-7. The Dolphins were ahead?
Yeah, Dolphins were ahead.
What year?
Dolphins.
2000.
Gosh, I don't know. The Bears? I don't know.
Yeah, I would never have known this. The New York Jets.
The Monday Night Miracle.
And I believe the Dolphins
there
called
had
that.
to be another Monday Night Miracle. That can't be the Monday
This
Night
was like a week 8?
Yeah.
What was the big deal?
Yeah, it was a fire the defensive coordinator night in Miami.
There's unless it's the playoffs like Music City Miracle or something like that, then you got something.
I think there must have been a weekday in history for them to
Monday Night Miracle.
Okay, this is a tough one. Let's see. I don't know who's going to get it. Chick will get this. So I'll ask you, Christine.
Okay.
What major invention was released in 2001 that is now obsolete, more or less, and no longer made? From one of the most famous companies in the world. Released in 2001.
I have a guess.
We all had them.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say iPod.
iPod is correct.
Oh.
Remember with the click wheel?
Sure.
I never had one.
This will hold 2,000 songs, man.
I had an MP3 player, but I did not. I never had an iPod.
You seem like a Zune guy.
I was not a Zune. It was some. I lived in Korea when I got my first one, so I think it was a Samsung or something.
Oh, you just went right down to the factory and got them as a second.
Yeah. We're just throwing them out the windows.
Well, right, yeah.
And then here's something else that's kind of out of date now, to a degree. In 2015, Adele, and by the way, hasn't she changed the way she pronounces her name now?
Adele.
What's it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be Adele.
Adele.
Oh, she got an accent.
No, she's now saying it's Adele. In any
Farmer
event,
in the Dale.
she released Hello. It became the first song with 1 million downloads in 1 week.
Ah.
And
great song.
Didn't she release that through Starbucks? Am I making that up or something?
That I
It was
don't
one
know.
of the first places to get that song.
I don't know, but do people download anything anymore? Is there any?
Well, you don't really need
Some
to.
people.
Some people, I
Yeah,
guess.
you do
Digital
one
stuff, yeah.
one at a time. Okay. The old days of downloading music. I downloaded it on vinyl.
By the way, you can download Pat Godwin's albums and my album.
That's absolutely that is correct.
Sorry.
Digital stores are all available.
Some of our stuff too. I had no idea.
All your stuff.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us. It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head? Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay.
What?
Here we go. I love the excursions with me and Welling.
It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.